moment. And we are live. Okay. Show open is playing. We should be beginning here in just a moment.
I'm going to tell you what, you got me burning up in here, boy.
I know. I don't know what it is. It's set to 68.
I'm getting a hot, welcome back, a hot style.
Yeah. I know. You were in a hot location. I had to
was
bring it
in a
back to you hot.
It wasn't hot location. It was
That's
hot.
Unfortunate.
We get them rainstorms.
I see.
This is the M Zone.
And welcome to the M Zone. Jamie Morris, Eric Black on the other side of the glass, our Monday guy, and we got Big Sweet Larry Lee on the
UCLA, fight.
That boy, Larry, you got a daddy. You got a daddy. You
Got a
get
daddy.
You get a daddy. You get a daddy. You got a daddy, Larry.
Jamie, I cannot tell a lie. I shed a tear yesterday, man. I shed a tear because I flashed back, and the last time they won it was 1978, prior to the NC2A thing. And that was my sophomore year. Mm-hmm. And we had ladies like Ann Myers, Jackie Joyner-Kersee, Anita Ortega. And I just flashed back to my college days. It was a beautiful thing, man. I said, go Bruins. I was proud of my Bruin women yesterday, man. They made us all proud.
You should stand up and you should sing the fight song. Not right now. But you should do all the things you want to do because you know what? You got a natty championship.
And on top of that, I'm in a family full of Bruins. My wife's family, sister, brother, everybody we're all Bruins, man. Yeah.
That's awesome. Dude, I was happy.
We had a great day yesterday. We got to get the Wolverines to get the one tonight so y'all can party.
Well, I'm hoping that happens. Hey, from your mouth to God's ears, and He blesses us and gives us what we can do because we got the natural talent. I don't care what all these people is mercenaries. Are you still talking that talk? Wait a minute. This man is the Kurt Finetti of college basketball. I'm talking about you, Dusty, right? Dusty May, and they can't do that. He is the guy who figured it out. He got the cheat code.
What? And what he figured out was what we all you and I talked about it earlier. The key to winning now in college is pro sports. So go get those veterans. Go get those veteran players in free agency, i.e. portal, versus going after the high school kids. Now, until that changes, this is the formula. You want the older. There's some guys that are playing in college that played pro over in Europe, and now they're back in college over here playing. So that's the formula until they police and get this thing in order.
Well, we still getting 5 stars.
You're not going to win with high school guys. Arizona had 3 freshmen starting, which were awesome. Yeah. In the old way, that would have won for them, having those kind of guys. But it don't work right now.
No, you're right. Look, the problem is that Dusty got out and he got a fast start. That's what he needed to do. You got what last 2 years ago it was what 8 and 22, something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, we just didn't have a good, and Dusty needed a winning season. I was saying if he could win half of the games that we lost that we won last year, I would be satisfied. Well, guess what? I ain't satisfied because he went and did more. Now he got us to the Sweet 16, and then now he got us to the finals. He's in the finals.
He got a hold to the formula early, and he was what? What's the word, ladies and gentlemen? Cerebral. Did you hear the comments of UCLA's coach after she's a very cerebral woman.
Yes, she is.
I didn't realize that until
her counterpart's not. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Oh no, her counterpart's not. Did he make himself look stupid doing that or what?
Yes.
Yes, he did.
He did.
That was ignorant on his bit. All the winning he's done and all the championships and everything, you mean to tell me someone along the line didn't feel like he felt, but they swallowed it, and then now that he's on the other end, he's gonna go off like a spoiled brat, man. If it, I kind of had the feeling too. I felt bad because if nothing else, he shouldn't have, even though Dawn, I know it's coaching and everything, she's still a woman. There's still the woman respect factor that he should have had that he didn't have, I thought. And if it was another man, he wouldn't have done that. He wouldn't have done. He's a punk.
Yeah,
that was pretty low.
I agree.
It was
pretty uncontroversial.
That's a chunk move.
It was pretty embarrassing after a season of 37-0, and your one loss is, obviously to a great team that, been a great team.
You're gonna act like that. You're gonna act like that. And then the apology he gave. Did you hear the reader?
Well,
he never mentioned her name once. He never mentioned
her name. He said the staff and the team and all of that.
Didn't he say that they have nothing in common? I'm like, I don't know. It sounds like national champion is something in common, I guess. But
here's
even if they didn't win it yesterday.
Here's the thing. This is an older man who's used to getting his way, who was by himself at one time.
Yeah.
Game is caught up with him.
Yeah.
There are better coaches now in women's basketball. Pat Summitt is really the standard of women's basketball. Gino, you came in, you're still in second, brother. I'm just letting you know.
I agree.
Don has gotten on you now. You and Don are the same. You are the same people. Stand aside and let her in, because you know what? You ain't the standard anymore, bruh. You should learn and understand that the way you treat those women coaches, your women athletes are watching you. Now they're watching your butt now.
That's what I loved about Coach Close, the UCLA women's coach. Man, beautiful. Her comments have been unbelievable. She said,
she's real though, Larry. She's real.
She's real. But you know what? I learned she also was tutored by John Wooden.
Yeah, Wooden. Yes. And she would go and sit and talk with him and hear his philosophies and different things. Look, I heard all about it, Larry. I feel like I'm a Bruin when I see the Brewers on TV.
I'm gonna tell you,
I gotta watch this.
One of the pleasures in my life was, I think I told you this story before, my freshman year. I'm walking past the athletic department, and he was not coaching. He had retired and everything, but he still had an office. So I'm walking by his office, and the door's open. And he goes, "Larry Lee?" I go, "Coach Wooden called me. He knows my name, right?" So then I walk in the office. He said, "Larry, how you liking UCLA so far?" It was kind of my freshman year. He says, hopefully big things and da-da-da-da-da-da. And man, I walked out of that office like I had seen God. I hate to say it like that, but I was like, Coach Wooden knows my name. He called me into his office as a freshman. And back then, he had this thing called a pyramid of success. I don't know if y'all ever saw it, but they used to give it to every UCLA freshman. It's called a pyramid of success. And, he gave me one personally and signed it. And I was like, oh, my God, John Wooden, Coach Wooden knows my name, So, yeah, I'll never forget that experience. And I think Coach Close for UCLA feels the same way, after meeting him and getting to know him and getting some advice from him. He was the Wizard of Westwood.
No, I get it. And it's great that we got a chance she got a chance to meet him, be around him. You could see how it's worked out for her, and she's done a great job. I sent
you a thing too, man. That old school way of that old school way of coaching does not work anymore. The Izzo type stuff, and I hate to bring him out particularly,
but it works for Izzo. You know what I'm saying? It works for Izzo.
Well, he's the last of the Mohegans.
He is the last of the use it, but it works for him. Everybody expects him to be gruff. Everybody expects him to be yelling and screaming at the top of his lungs.
That don't work. That don't work no more.
I get it. Hey, look, ask Amara. Ask Mara. I mean, Mara knows. I mean, look.
That's right. Yeah, he would know firsthand. Yeah,
he would know. All I'm saying is there are kids, and look, I get it, but that's why Mick Conan, I think he had to settle down. When he got cerebral, excuse me, when he gets cerebral, they play for him. They do his bidding. They do what they need to do. But let me say this. I'll say this. Dusty May is cerebral. He's got this team. And I'll say this. You lose your best player, they still play at a high caliber. Against a great team. Because everybody was giving me, I don't know about this one, Jamie. I don't know. They can bully y'all. They can play bully ball. And I said, okay, I get it. I get it. All year
long, we've said they have 9 starters on that team.
Right. We did.
And losing
LJ hurt us bad, but we got over the hump. We got over the hump. And now when you lost your best player in I'm going to say at the time, the biggest game of the year, your other 7 players came to play, and they played their butts off.
Being honest, did you think they were going to beat Arizona down like that?
No, I didn't see that. I don't
think anybody did.
I don't think anybody saw that. And if they
all
say
anybody
that,
was saying was it was going to be the national championship.
Right,
basically.
that's the national championship.
I don't know why people discount UConn like that, but
don't say that. You can't look.
I don't
you
like
disrespecting everybody. You disrespect the game when you say that this is the national championship.
One thing I did see, and I texted it to you, when I saw that Arizona was starting 3 freshmen, I said, they don't have a chance.
You did text me on that one. And look, you looked at it. You said, wait a minute. No. They got guys that are freshmen leading the charge.
No,
but I'm going to say this. They did not score. Those freshmen did not score until with 5 minutes left in the first half. They did not score.
Look at the pattern. Look at the UCLA women, 4 or 5 seniors, you know. I mean, look at the pattern. Look at Illinois. Look at the pattern. Experienced players now is the key for right now until they get a grip on NIL and all that kind of stuff. You can't. I mean, you can win, but you're going after these younger players. They're just not mature enough. They're physically not mature as a guy in his 20s. So. It's like football, man. I'd have loved to play against an 18-year-old in my 7th year, or something, like that.
Right.
Yeah. No,
and size obviously matters too.
Size does matter.
I mean, good Lord, Michigan's front court is one of the biggest college basketball teams I've seen in a long time.
It's about the guards in this game. In that game, it was about the guards, and Elliot Cadeau was the best player on the court. I don't care what you say about his shooting percentage. He executed the game plan to stellar.
Yeah,
he did.
Stellar. He was incredible. He did the things he was supposed to do. He made sure everybody touched the ball. He was, and Yaxel left the game, so he knew he needed to be that guy, and he was that guy. He was that guy.
And Mr. Mara, that man's stepping up, boy.
He is stepping up. And he played big. But their big guy, Arizona's big guy brought it to him a couple times. They were throwing bows. They were doing all kinds of things. But
what's the difference? What's the difference? Youth.
Exactly.
Arizona's big man is a freshman, right?
Yeah.
Well, and their guard Bradley too. He had 3 early fouls too.
3 fouls. They should have kept him out. You can't. He's aggressive. Yeah. He's gonna play aggressive. Your player. I don't know if you guys saw the Juwan Howard, Juwan Howard, the Fab Five talking.
Walk by.
Juwan came out and said, you got to know your player. You got to trust your player. If you know your player is aggressive, get him out of the game because you know they're going to blow that whistle on him because he's playing aggressive. So it was a bad move by the coach at the time. And I'm not trying to say anything bad about the coach, but you can't put that Bradley back in the game unless you remind him, you got 3 fouls. I can't afford you getting a 4th or 2 fouls, and I can't afford you getting another one. And he did. And that's what messed up his game the rest of the game. I mean, he couldn't do anything.
Did you see Miz's comments below? Miz said one team was Cerebral and the other team was U of A.
That'll do it.
I told you both this. I said this to you both. I took Arizona and Michigan against the field.
You did.
I took Arizona and Michigan against the field. I still got Michigan against.
You know what? I can say this, and I know you guys are going to be cautious in saying this. It's going to be another blowout tonight.
No, it's not. No,
yes,
it
is. It's
honestly, based on that Illinois UConn game, you could say that, but I don't know, man.
I'm going to say this. Terrace Reed played for Michigan. I don't know if you remember that, but Terrace Reed played for Michigan. He's got something for them. He wants to show his game has improved over 3 years.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
To ball this game. We're gonna have to play some big time basketball against that big mofo. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
You'll be hovering over that dump. Watch out now.
But you know what? And, on the other hand, too, you cannot discount Hurley. You cannot discount Hurley. He's a good
Hurley's,
of course not.
He's in that level. He's in that level. Look, 6-0. 6-0 when he's in the when 6-0 when they're in the Final Four.
Yeah.
I mean,
pretty good.
We're 1-6. I'm just letting you know. I know that this has changed. Dusty May's there. We've done some different things. We play as a team. This team is different. Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying to you, there's always something that Michigan, they get into this finals. I mean, that was a block, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Trey made a block.
Yeah.
That was a block, but the referee didn't see it that way. Yeah. We all saw it, but the referee didn't see it that way that day. So I'm just saying, things happen crazy.
I mean, did you see like some of the Illinois baskets, the almost baskets that they made? I mean, the ball's in the rim and then it goes to the back and then it just
goes down. It fell to the right. It fell to the left. It slowly crossed over and fell to the right. I can't believe the things that happened.
That was such a weird. And then honestly, I mean, UConn almost blew it at the end there.
Yeah,
I mean,
they almost did.
It,
yeah,
just like Duke did to UConn. Boy, that was. I don't know if you guys can think of a funnier result in college basketball than Duke blowing a big lead to lose and not even get to the Final Four. But to me, that's I think that only trumps maybe if Duke goes to the title game and blows a lead like that. That would be the funnier result. But I certainly love to see Duke blow a 15-point lead to lose their season. That was a lot of fun.
I have no hate towards Duke. A lot of people do. I know. I'm giving you the credit. A lot of people do. I have no hate towards Duke. They play the game. They win. I'm sorry. A lot of people say it's because Coach Krzyzewski was on the Olympic team and he had all access to these players and different things like that. Look, all coaches got access to the players.
That was pretty late, though. I mean, we're talking really like those 90s teams, especially the Leitner teams. Yeah. Obviously, a lot of hate there.
Leitner teams, everybody hated Leitner.
Jalen Rose, he had a lot to say about Grant Hill in that one documentary.
They all had, Jimmy King had something to say, too.
They all had something to say.
They all had something to say. But ask them now. Ask them now how they feel.
Redick?
Ask them now how they feel.
Grayson Allen, how about that?
Just say Grayson Allen. That's
let me tell you what.
That's a different take.
That's just 20 years span of dudes that we all don't like. That's crazy.
There's a lot of people that love Duke too.
I'm sure they do, but I don't love them.
I like that about Hurley. Like for instance, as an example, when the Fab Five walked by and he was doing his interview, Man, how cool was he? What up, man? You know, I think that's today's coach.
Hey, I would say this. I would say hi to the Fab Five too if it had Juwan Howard in it, and he said, "Your boy, did you see your boy?" He wasn't talking about your boy. He was talking about, did you see Harris play? How about that ball?
Right?
Huh?
Yeah.
That's
But
what
then, but they could do that. You know, you can have that was cool to me. And then C. Webb's giving them the love he gave him. Said,
C. Webb trying to give him love. He look. I see Webb. Hey, he's C. Webb. He can do that. Him and Jalen can do that too.
Dan Hurley got a little bit of that. I think I'm too important kind of thing where he told that referee last year. He's like, man, nobody come to see you. They come to see me. I'm like, hey, nobody come really to see you either, man.
Hey,
we watch players play basketball. I don't come to watch a dude turn red on the sideline.
I get it.
My man,
but I like it. I like.
What's that kid that ate that turns purple in the Willy Wonka?
Yeah,
I mean, that's what Dan Hurley looked like every game. I mean, geez.
I like Dan Hurley.
He gets lucky, and look. I don't ask me how he beat Duke.
I don't really get it either. I still don't understand.
It was a bad pass. First of all, don't throw the ball away. Just hold on to it. Right?
It's exactly 10 seconds. It was exactly 10 seconds. They didn't have to do anything.
Exactly. Just throw it high in the sky.
Or just hold on to it and get fouled.
Whatever. Right. But it happens. It's Duke, and it happens. Good things happen to Duke. I'm sorry.
Not in the tournament.
Have they hired a coach?
I know.
And Mr. Shire,
I get it,
buddy. You better start winning.
He's still the winning. Hey, he's got a fast start.
That stuff don't matter, man. That stuff don't matter. He keep blowing 15-point leads in the tournament.
I get it.
What's
I'm telling you, he's still getting best players in the country. Getting players that are winning MVPs. I'm just
tournaments though.
Not tournaments, but guess what? They getting there.
Yeah,
they don't have a problem.
Okay.
They in the ACC.
There. I mean, sure.
I mean, whatever. Look,
ACC, yeah.
Dan Horny.
Dan
Hurley.
I got a drop for that somewhere.
Dan Hurley is a great coach who can coach his team up, and his team made a great play.
Oh my
God.
Yeah.
And he had a shooter who was over.
They were 1 of 18 from 3 at some point in that game.
That's what I'm saying.
Incredible.
The other thing about this year too is the Big Ten's the undisputed basketball conference.
Can I say this about the Big Ten?
About football too. Yeah.
Can I say this about the Big Ten?
Let's say it.
Yeah.
The thing about the Big Ten, the women won yesterday, right? Where was Tony Petitti? Where was Tony Petitti? I know you got access to a jet. I know you do. You should have flew your butt from Indianapolis to Phoenix, watched that game, been on TV celebrating, and bring your butt back.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Where were you, bro? Where were you? Nowhere. He wasn't there.
Where is Tony Petitti?
Exactly. But I bet you'll be behind the Michigan bench. He will be behind the bench. He's behind the bench of Michigan tonight, because he was behind the bench. 2 days ago. He was sitting behind the bench. I was like, who's that? That's Tony Petitti. I'm like, that's odd look. But it is what it is.
That's a great point.
I'm just saying. Tony Petitti was not.
He's going to be wearing a red and white sweatshirt tonight.
Look at who's on. I told you he'd be here. Chris, hold on. We're going to go to a break, and we'll come right back with you. I need to move some people around, okay? We'll be right back. You're listening to the M Zone on the Big 1050. Can you hear me? Can you guys hear Chris?
No.
Not yet. He's smiling his butt off, though. Uh-oh. All right. We're going to do 15 minutes with We're going to do 15 minutes with Chris.
Okay.
And I'm going to call Charles and say we do 15 minutes with him. Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I don't think Tony Petit as Miss Golf.
Rib.
You don't care about women's college basketball or
Rams.
hockey. By the way, our hockey team in the Frozen Four once again. Man.
We're going to bring you on
Incredible.
At 3:45, okay? Sorry for this.
Jam packed.
All right.
Chris left the room. I'm assuming to fix the internet issue.
Yeah,
probably.
it's stiffened up on it.
Yeah.
I can't say that.
You just did.
Did I just say that?
You did. Oh,
did I say that?
Hold on. Let me do it again.
Freaky dicky.
I'm gonna tell you what. It's hot as hell in here. I gotta go see Eric real quick, man. We got to get some air in here, man. Woo! Good God.
Yeah, it's hot all in the studio. I don't know what's going on right now. It's only 50 though. I don't know. No, obviously Chris Webber. After needing to get Chris Webber on, going to have Charles Ramsey. I don't know, around 3:45. It sounds like. So,
did he catch up with C-Web? Did he catch up with C-Web?
He didn't. I couldn't hear him or anything like that. So, hopefully, it all works out.
Yeah.
Hey, Big Sweet, I had to tell Eric. I said, I don't touch people's thermostat. My dad would beat my ass.
That's right. You dang right.
Power up.
I had low batteries on my thermostat today. I didn't like that. I don't have triple.
Don't. You know.
You feel the heat in here now? You feel that heat? Okay.
You know, back in our day, everything was about when Dad got home. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You turn my power. You turn my heat up.
You better have his dinner ready. You don't mess with his thermostat.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. We're still gonna go to 4 o'clock. Okay. All right. We don't have much time with Chris when Chris pops up.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. I'll make sure I add him right to the room as soon as he gets there. We still got a couple minutes left, about 3 minutes or so until we go back live.
Oh my God, people.
We can go over.
I'm gonna try to hit UCLA's foot.
Well, we can go over
spring practice.
Here he goes.
Now we go.
What's up, Chris? How you doing?
What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Sorry about that.
No, you're fine. We're on break right now.
Okay.
And we're gonna come back. Eric over here on the right side. He'll count us in, okay?
Okay.
C-Web.
What's up now?
I don't know if you remember me, man.
Kill that feedback.
Back when I was with the Lions, I was VP of the Lions.
My brother was there like right after you, or maybe even a little bit with your time when you were working in the executive suite. You was,
Yeah. I thought I didn't know you would remember an old man.
Well, Chris ain't that damn old. I mean,
there's some feedback coming through. Do you guys hear that?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Is that me? I did try to put a mic on to make it sound better, but if not, I could turn it off.
Okay.
Is that me? Is that me?
Hello?
Yeah, I think it might be. Yeah, it might be Chris.
I'm gonna turn the mic off.
Sure thing. Okay.
Can you still hear us?
Oh, but we can't hear him now.
Chris, I can't hear you. Turn your mic.
Yeah, it was the mic's problem, but now he doesn't have a mic on.
We'll go with the mic then if we have to.
Yeah, that's fine.
Chris, go back to the mic. We'll take that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Feedback.
We got about 90, a little more than 90 seconds, so we still got some time. Cade Cunningham officially doubtful tonight. Let's go.
Yes, Eric.
Sir.
Yes, we know.
We're not going to get to it in the show, obviously. So, that's my guy right there. Come on now. Jalen Duren, all NBA, third team.
Okay, we're playing college basketball tonight.
Oh, we haven't gone live yet.
I'm just telling you, we go into college basketball and we want to hear what Chris is doing and everything like that.
I'm just saying, the Pistons won again. That's all. I'm just saying.
We locked up number one in the East. We're good.
Yes, sir.
And I will promise you, we will talk about them when the playoffs start.
Yeah,
right?
next week. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I know you've been on vacation. I know you've been gone a while. I'm just trying to let you know.
I've been to Mickey's World. Where in the hell can you wear some Mickey ears and don't look like a fool? People don't look at you like that.
No, that's all right.
I'm gonna tell you what. $39.99 for some plain ass ears.
I know.
Yo, we had to buy the poncho. They make a killing on those ponchos, man.
Thanks for contributing to my daughter's pension.
Yeah, you got it.
It
My daughter's
started
a VP at
raining.
Disney.
It started raining when we were there. They were killing it on those ponchos, man.
Oh, the ponchos.
Oh,
hey,
my
that's
God.
when they get real expensive.
Man.
They got it underneath.
Oh, they had them
desk.
right and ready for us too. They
yeah,
were like,
they knew
"Oh,
it was
hey, it's
gonna
only
rain.
$25."
They know when it's gonna rain right away. They got the weather report sitting right there.
Well, you got a family of 6? All right, that would be $150.
C-Web.
All right, guys, we're going live
the
here.
man, the myth, the legend.
All right. Count you guys down here in just a couple seconds. All right, going live in 5, 4, 3, 2.
This is the M Zone.
And welcome back to the M Zone. Jamie Morris, Eric Black on the other side of the glass with the 1s and 2s. Over on the West Coast is Larry Lee. And joining us, that's right, you seeing him right. That's C. Webb, Chris Webber, the Fab Fiver, Chris, you guys, hey, are you going to do that again? I hope you do it again tonight. I hope you do it again tonight. You ain't doing it tonight because you home, ain't you?
Hey, how you guys doing, man? Yeah, it was a blast doing it. I don't know if we're gonna get to do it. I know we're not doing it tonight,
right?
But I think we started something special, man. And we may be doing, it again. And who knows? Next year with the Final Four being in Detroit, it really could be special.
Yeah,
but it was really special watching those young boys play so well and stay focused and kind of making sure they kept that Michigan grit that we have across all sports, so that we could get to the championship game.
Well, Chris, I would say this. You were the one that I watched in Vegas, and you knew that this team was special because I learned from you and Jalen early on that this was the team of choice. This was the team that was going to go to the championship game. You guys kept saying that, and finally got the what's the guy's name from Kentucky?
You mean the coach from Kentucky?
No, it was the former player.
Jamal Mashburn.
Jamal Mashburn. Yeah. You got Mashburn to say this is a great team. And look, he said it. Yeah, this is that team. It was incredible what you saw, but it was so early. Chris, what made you say that this team could do what it's doing now?
Well, I want to say it's experience. I want to say it's the insight of the game. And I think a lot of that was that. But a lot of my friends that had never, played or even touched the basketball said we were going to be good when they saw our height that was inside. So, when you have 7'4", 6'9", 6'9", 6'9", and a guard like Kadul just plays so tough, so I saw it early with our size and our heart, knowing that, we had the physical capabilities to do it. And then, knowing that we had a coach like Dusty that, I trusted in him getting them there mentally. That's kind of it. You got to have the right players, as you know, and as a player, you got to have the right strategy through the coach. And so I kind of saw that combination.
Right.
C-Web, I agree with you 1,000%. I'm not a Wolverine. I'm a UCLA Bruin, but back in the early on the show during the years, I was telling Jamie this team is special. There's something different about this team. And then, I hate to say it, you got Mr. Mara. Mr. Mara came from my Bruins and kind of helped you out and all that. So we talked about. I saw that in this team, man, and this is a great team, a great bunch of guys. The question is, though, now when they win it tonight. And I can say this, I'm an outsider. When they win it tonight, how they gonna compare to you guys or that other national championship team?
Yeah, I think everybody has their own story. And last night, in the midst of the game, I don't know how well I said it, but I was just like, I never heard I've never heard, let's say, who to me who's one of the greatest defensive backs ever, Woodson, compare himself to a Heisman Trophy winner that came before him. We don't do that in Michigan. I don't compare myself to Glenn Rice, Terry Mills, Hughes. Those are my heroes. If UConn wins tonight, which they won't compare themselves to the team of Ray Allen we don't do that. That's one thing you don't do in families, and that's all I was trying to say. And for anybody in the family, let's say I have a younger cousin and he's rambunctious, excited, and we love it. That's when you pull your cousin to the side and say, no, we don't do that in this family. That's why those families over there don't last the test of time, because they're comparing themselves with each other. That's the one freedom that you have amongst a certain group, is to never compare yourself against others, whether it's Michigan basketball against football, football against gymnastics, like we're one. And so that's what I love, because then it allows us to keep the focus on them. You know, the other night, it was great being at the game, and we didn't want to take away any credit or any visibility for them.
Right.
We wanted to enhance that, right? And so the only way we can do that, if there's never any discussion, no discussions allowed. They're just as great as the Fab Five. Fab Five is just as great as them, because that's how we do it in Michigan. We just breed greatness, right? So that should just be. And thank you for Mara from UCLA, and shout out to UCLA. Shout out to our UCLA girls, because they were cold and they did their thing too. So, but yeah, no comparing amongst family, man.
I agree with you, Chris, and that's the one thing that since I've been involved with Jamie in this radio show, I will say that there's been an admiration from all of us outside of the Wolverine world that respects Michigan. Michigan has always been awesome, and I've learned that respect. I was recruited by Bo back in the day and all that, you know, the whole thing. So nothing but love and respect for Michigan, even though I'm not a Wolverine.
I tell you what, Jalen and I always talk about it. You know, I don't know. I'm pretty sure, but even when you talk about Michigan football, if Michigan didn't play the way they did, they wouldn't have got the football players they did. You know, I remember getting recruited to Michigan football games and going, and I saw Rocket Ishmael run one back in the rain, and I talk about that. I think Michigan went undefeated after that loss, and going in the locker room, being able to talk to Bo Schembechler and him looking us in our eyes and saying, we're going to have a good week of practice. And then my father was like, damn, they ain't lose the rest of the year. And so all of those things, man, brings that attitude, because you represent the whole school, and it's like you better represent your department, whether it's your department of education, you know what I mean, whether it's law or medicine or whether it's sports. So, you know, but it's man, it was so much fun being there the other day. My brothers just being able to go back and rewind the clock and be able to bring out the best personalities of guys like Ray and Jimmy that those, you know, people out there may not get to see all the time, and poke them a little bit in the rib and bring out the funny personalities, and also how we admire each other, and to be able to talk true X's and O's. So for me, it was a blessing, and I'm so glad of the response that so many people enjoyed it.
Well, speaking about that, I mean, Chris, I mean, you guys did something that was incredible that I don't know if Jalen told all of you this was happening, but Brandon McCoy, he committed on the air, on TV. I mean, you're talking about the number one guy, the basketball player in the country, committing to Michigan, to the Fab Five, and Michigan whooping up on Arizona. I mean, did you guys know about this, that he was going to commit?
No, I mean, well, I believe that you know, I believe that Jalen did know that he was committing. I believe that some of us knew that he was going to, you know, commit right before. So, but to be able even to, you know, one thing you can't fake is authenticity, right? And I hope with the reputation that Michigan could have across the country, they understand the authenticity that we bring to the program by being able to be associated with people like yourself and others, and how those recruits come through the school through those tunnels of authenticity, because that's all they know. Your last pitch doesn't matter. It matters about those that have been there that validate your current pitch, whether you have NIL money or not. And so just excited to see, you know, young people excited again about the basketball program.
Well, Chris, I know I asked for 15 minutes, so I'm gonna keep it sharp right here. What's your prediction for tonight?
Wow. So Yaxel has to be able to play.
Right.
And right now, I think I'm hearing great things about that. And so beginning of the year, all year, you know, I picked us against Houston. So I was wrong on my prediction. But I really think that we have this. I do want to put that one caveat of injury, but you can't make excuses at the end of the day, right? No matter what happens. But just want to say that for all the basketball nerds like myself. But man, I expect Johnson to again He our unsung hero.
Right.
He is our MVP. And I mean, you have to have an MVP that makes a guy an MVP. I always talk about this. Like, I felt that when Curry was the MVP of the world, Draymond was the MVP of that team. Right. And that's what I feel about this. And so I can't wait to see, you know, how we come out. Mara has gotten better all year with his one-on-one moves. He can move. He's not just a big stiff, man. We used to call big guys like that lurch or pump fake dummies. He's not that, right? He's cold. He has game. He's playing with confidence. Our guards are dunking on cats. So I love the momentum, the mind state that we had all year, focus. And so it's go blue all day, baby.
Well, Chris, we really appreciate you coming on, being a part of the M Zone. Hey, anytime we can get you on. But hey, football season's coming, and I got to get your fix on that.
You know, we got to go to some football games together.
Exactly.
Baby.
Yeah.
Good seeing you again, C-Web. I haven't seen you in over 20 years, I guess, or so, or even longer.
It's been a little while. Welcome to the Big Ten. Welcome to the Big Ten.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Big over here, so welcome.
Thanks, Chris. We appreciate it.
Thank you, C-Web. Yeah.
That's Chris Becker. Former, five. Hey, he's a
Hall of Famer.
Fiver and a Hall of Famer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Joining us now is Coach Charles E. Ramsey. He's actually down in Indianapolis. What's up, Coach Rams? How you doing?
I'm tired, man. I'm tired.
What you tired from? I'm
excited.
What you tired from?
Oh, it's been nonstop.
You running with your boys? You running with your boys? Is that what you're doing?
No, I got my family down here.
Okay.
They're keeping me somewhat grounded. But when I'm done, I have to go to a Michigan get-together that players and former managers and all that are getting together. They've been hitting me up since this morning.
Which you should. You're a part of that family. You should be there.
Hey, man, I'm old and I'm tired. I can't go like that.
Come on, Noop. You're pledging again, brother.
I'm sure you're happy about that 8:50 tip-off time, too.
That's what I'm saying. Hopefully.
Why do they do this to us?
I was trying to figure out, it's called TV and money.
It's called West Coast. It's called West Coast. You got to get all the viewers, Rams.
They want money. And that is prime viewership.
Right.
At that time.
Yes.
So, but I was trying to figure out with the 8:50 time when I can get a nap in. It doesn't look good.
You ain't getting that in.
Oh, no.
Maybe if they have another Chainsmokers concert.
That was interesting.
Interesting, good or bad?
Son, Chandler was in the student section.
Right.
And so he enjoyed it. And I was asking him, who the hell are the Chainsmokers? Dad. Oh, Dad. And so it was a last generation. So then I have my 16 and 14-year-old, and they like, who are the Chainsmokers? But Chandler was down in the student section, enjoy, because the stage was on the Michigan East end zone. So it was right there with all the Michigan student bodies. So that was interesting, to say the least. That was
Coach, you got to pretend you're back pledging again, man. Come on now, suck it up.
Oh no, I'm gonna be okay.
He said okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna be okay. I have this certain aura of I've been up since like 5 o'clock. Don't ask me why.
Yeah, why?
I kind of feel like I'm coaching. I'm been up, man. Been up, had coffee. Looked at Sports Center, looked at the news, had some more coffee. Everybody in the house is still asleep. Wife did a tremendous job of getting us an Airbnb.
Right.
So everybody's got their own space. And, but it's game day. It's here. It's exciting.
So no St. Elmo's or nothing, right?
No. Anxiety, everything going on there. You know how it is when you get to that big one.
I know.
It's just not a regular one. It's the big one. And
Rams, Rams, did you expect, I mean, after you got a chance to, this season got moving on, did you expect this from this team if everything worked out right?
Absolutely. And when I say absolutely, I'm speaking in terms of you get to a certain point and you say there's definitely a Final Four team. And that clicked in about December. They were, they just had everything coming together. And even throughout a pretty serious injury, they've been able to hold it together.
Right.
I mean, Saturday night, man, they were a team. They were unbelievable. They were clicking on all cylinders. Arizona didn't know what hit them. They looked like they threw the baby out with the bathwater.
Rams.
They were absolute deer in headlights.
Why didn't Arizona? Why didn't Arizona understand what they were getting into? I mean, a Big Sweet said it best. Maybe it's the 3 freshmen that they had, but I mean,
absolutely. Well, competition, those things, and you really don't find out. Come on, David, you've been in big games. You've been in big games where you won.
Yep.
And you've been in big games where you lose.
Right.
And that big game mentality, everybody doesn't have it, especially if they haven't been there. And so they look like young kids. They really did. Like I said, I was up close and then personal and just looking at we hit a point, I'll be honest, they cut it to 5.
Right.
They went on the run, and then we jumped it back up in less than a minute to 14. I said it's a wrap.
Without Yaxel on the floor too, Ramsey.
Well, no, this was still the first half.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
I say this to say, in certain contests, you always expect your opponent to make a run.
Okay.
But the flip side is, those runs take a lot out of it. And if you make a run and then the other team turns around and punches you in the mouth again, a lot of people can't get up. And they could not get back up off the canvas from that second punch. And us, Michigan, on the other hand, took the game up a whole nother notch. It was cruise control for 3/4 of the game.
Right.
It really was. The only thing that bothered me, we were so comfortably up that it got a little raggedy.
Yeah.
It got a little raggedy, got a little loose, and that's where the coach in me kind of kicked in. Okay, fellas, we have a game Monday night. Let's tighten it up. We can't get so loosey-goosey and forget that we have to play for the big one on Monday night. Which, I'm going to tell you something. I have a different perspective on UConn. UConn just has a championship gene. There's something about certain programs. They believe they should be there.
Mm-hmm.
They travel like they should be there.
Mm-hmm.
Their alumni base, when I say former players, it was like a who's who of the.
Oh, it's everybody. I mean, they had everybody there.
They show up with and I'm saying to myself, what are we missing? Because they were all behind the bench.
Right.
I mean, they were all boom. It's like, we've done this. We know how to plan this. We know where we're going to see the parents. We know we're going to see the ex-players, ex-coaches. It was, and so I say that to say, it was great to have the 5-5, and Hub is down here, and we got a few more players down here. I expect more players tonight, but it's just a different aura that they travel with. It's like, this is what we do. And so that carries over.
So this is the first time in a long time that we've been to the final game. And I mean, maybe we don't know how to travel, like you said, because we haven't done it in a long time. And look, quite frankly, this is Dusty May's second time, but his first time with Michigan. If he can pick it up, like you said.
Don't in no shape, form, fashion am I worried about Dusty. Dusty is game ready. He's been there, he's done that. Okay.
Okay.
He's game ready. So there no. He's gonna get your normal butterflies that a coach gets, but he's game ready. Now he doesn't play. He'll have them prepared.
Mm-hmm.
The staff will have them prepared.
Mm-hmm.
But we have to go out and perform.
Right.
This is a big time atmosphere, fellas. It's a big time atmosphere.
It seems like they were used to it again. I mean, everybody told them this was the national championship game against Arizona. This is the biggest game of the year. The national championship will be decided with Arizona, Michigan. That's what everybody was saying, Rams. So now you playing UConn.
Guess what? I'm going to flip over to the women's side. Everybody told South Carolina that.
Yes.
And UCLA showed them different last night.
Right.
No, you got to show up and play Sunday night. No, the championship game is the championship game. And that's exactly what I got out of last night's women's game. That South Carolina was so high, mighty, geeked up on beating UConn that they forgot about Sunday night.
Right.
And I always call it, there's a term in golf that when you get a birdie, you're playing in a skins game, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You get a birdie on the hole, you got to validate that birdie on the next hole.
Right.
That means you have to get a par better. And so I say this to say, because one of my former players and grad assistants is assistant coach at South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
And the first thing I text him was, great game. Now, let's get the ladies ready to validate on Sunday night. Let's not, this game is over with. Let's move forward to the championship. And as you can see, UCLA was ready and not necessarily South Carolina.
Well, Coach,
so I don't think we'll get that type of, I think the Blue will be ready to go tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I would be shocked if we're not.
Oh, did I get?
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Coach, I got my sports management hat on, and the common theme I'm seeing is that maturity and physicality is what's doing it, in sports today. And the winners are getting these older kids, and I ain't going to say grown folks playing college sports versus coming out of high school. The high school phenoms, like we saw with Arizona. I texted Jamie before the game. I didn't realize Arizona had 3 freshmen starting. They can't hang. They're not old enough. They're not mature enough. Like you said, the big game, it's all new to them. Same thing with UCLA's women. Look at the pattern. They got like 5 seniors, playing ball. So I think that's the key until the NIL changes. That's the key to winning nowadays.
Well, it's a slippery slope there, in the fact that the age limit is like, God dang, I was a 17-year-old freshman and I was out of college at 21.
Right.
You got some guys just getting college at 21.
Right.
So do the math. And I always said, if I could have started 2 years later, oh boy. So there is a significant difference in the maturity. Maturity plays a great part. But as we look at the teams, both the teams on the floor tonight, for the most part, is going to be veteran teams. They're going to be veteran teams. And, I think Illinois might have been the oldest team in the country. They were right up there. Illinois was old. They had old men out there. And no, you look at the bios and you would be shocked. I was like, God dang, they had the one kid, the Wagler kid,
right,
who was a true freshman.
Right.
Kid out of Kansas, true freshman. Other than that, they had grown men. And so, Larry, that's a great point. That's where we are, the team with the most maturity. And we're looking at 2 very mature teams this season.
Yeah. Yeah. You got the guy from UConn. He's played more college games than anybody, right? At UConn. What's his name? I can't think of the forward, starting forward at UConn.
Yep. I know you talking about. I'm looking at his number.
What's his name? It starts with
Yeah. So I hear you, Coach. I mean, look at UCLA versus South Carolina. South Carolina, very talented team, but they were youngins. They were youngins.
Young. They were babies, and that's why I used the validate rationale when I was talking to Wendell. Now, the flip side is, guess what? They took that whooping. They're gonna return 95% of that team.
Right.
Oh boy. So now they get back in that, So they just left their 6th Final Four in the world. I wouldn't bet against them on number 7 in that regard. So
I hear you.
It's just one of those things. And like you said, congratulations to your alma mater. They're first on the women's side, which was kind of surprising to me. To see you when you think of UCLA in basketball, you think championship. I would have never thought that the women had never won one. So
you know what?
Hey, hats off to the Big Ten.
Right.
Me too, Coach. I didn't realize that either until they said 78, and that was my sophomore year. And I remember I was with Ann Myers and all them back in the day when they won it. And I said, they haven't done that again since? Wow, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, remember it was the
AAIA or something like that.
Yeah. I remember Ann Myers could flat out hoop now.
Ann was a beast, man. Ann was a beast, man.
If you remember, her younger brother was a beast after her for the
David
Myers.
Yeah, David Myers.
It was a hooping family. So, hey.
I text Jackie Joyner Kersey yesterday. I said, flash, because Jackie played basketball too. People don't realize Jackie was on that team instead of running track. And I said, they had a starting guard named Anita Ortega. Man, I had the biggest crush on that girl, boy, back in the day.
Look at you, boy. Oh, boy. You telling it, dog. You telling it.
Rams. I know you got to go, Rams. You got things to do. We appreciate you coming on. And
I'm excited. Hopefully this time, well, I'm going to say by midnight tonight, we crown. I hear it's absolutely crazy back in Ann Arbor.
Oh, great, dude! There's students all over the streets. They having a party over at the Chrysler Center. It's gonna be wild, Rams.
Coach, we need you on the show at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Good luck. Good luck. Good luck with that one right there. Hey, you guys be good. And like I said, hopefully by the strike of midnight, we are definitely celebrating.
Well, Rams, good luck. Have a good time. Enjoy your family being with you and this opportunity of some good fortune to happen in Ann Arbor, Michigan.
Dude.
All right.
That's Charles E. Ramsey, former coach, University of Michigan, former coach, head coach, Eastern Michigan University. We got to go to a break. And when we come back, hey, we got Chris Young. Chris Young is usually on about this time on Monday. So anyway, you're listening to the M Zone on the Big 1050. Here, man.
No, I don't want to burn it up.
Even Eric came in and said, "Oh, it's hot as shit in here." He go, "I gotta go. I'm getting out this room. I don't want to get meat sweats."
What's the outdoor weather like?
Oh, it's a nice day. It's sunny. I wore a skinny vest, so it's nice outside.
Okay, all right.
It's getting better. You'll like the weather when you get to the crib. See, we pulled it off, right? See, everybody's happy. We pulled it off. We got Chris Webber in, and we got Charles Ramsey in. See, that was good.
That's good. Yeah.
That's just some good old fashioned radio right there.
I guess it is.
That's good talking to Chris. I hadn't seen Chris in 20, 30 years or so. Man, when I was at the Lions, we hosted him and kind of.
I don't think Dylan Mingo, he's decommitted from North Carolina. He's a 5-star guard.
Okay.
I mean, he decided, no, I'm not doing that.
I'm good on all
I'm
that.
good. I'm good.
Were you trying to
North Carolina hire coach yet?
I was showing you
that tweet you sent me?
The kid that's
Blackwell?
going from Blackwell is thinking about coming to Michigan, dog.
Hey.
And you know Dusty talking to him. Dusty probably all over that because he liked the 3-ball. That Blackwell can shoot that 3-ball.
So I guess you know the behind the scenes stuff. Michigan doing quite well NIL wise. Huh?
Yeah.
They got some money.
Yep. That Blackwell kid can play. I'm just telling you, man. The way he's playing. Oof.
Put that segment up here in just a moment.
I'm
going to be releasing that that last segment we just did here in just a minute. Okay,
that was good. Well, you got both C-Web and Coach Ramsey. That's so funny. Mona Lisa holding her nose. Dusty May has informed Michigan that he is not pursuing any college basketball job. There you go. It's about time you put it out there, Dusty.
He said it in a press conference the other day. He's like, I'm not even going to comment on any other job.
He said, I'm not going to comment. That's what he said.
Right.
He didn't deny it. He just said, I'm not going to comment. That's
Right.
different. That's different by saying I'm not pursuing any job.
Well, it's like the North Carolina job being open for a lot of guys. That might be the job, you know.
Right.
Like
I get
it.
you. I get what you're saying.
That's like saying I apologize to South Carolina and their coaches and all that, but don't mention Dawn specifically.
Right. He didn't say her name. He didn't have
it's
to
not
say
quite
her name.
the same, but
I mean, if you're gonna apologize, you're gonna apologize to the head coach. Why can't you apologize to the head coach?
Staff? I mean, the head coach is technically part of the staff, I guess.
No, that's the punk's way out.
I'm trying to play devil's advocate.
I know,
obviously.
I know
This
you
is
are.
the devil. And Gino, I don't think Gino's quite the devil, but
Gino's not the devil.
Hey, UConn got quite a couple of hotheads at coaches.
They do.
Not?
They got some hotheads at coaches.
Man,
I don't know how they get along. I really don't know how they get along.
You know what I like most about Dusty May is that he's a great coach, but he's not a maniac. I guess you don't have to be a maniac to be a good coach.
Wait a minute. I'm going to say this. Mike Malone, as a coach, he's a hothead.
Oh, yes, and that's why Joker got him up out of there.
I don't think he's going to be good for North Kakalaki.
I'm going to call Chris real quick.
Okay. I don't think he's good for North Kakalaki.
I know. That hothead stuff don't work no more, man.
No, man.
So just think about it. Now you got him and Belichick down in North Kakalaki.
I know. Belichick's not a hothead, though. He doesn't
Not
yell
anymore. Not anymore.
No, not at them kids. You can't be yelling at people's kids. I'll tell mama on you. Oh, that's a good start. That 850. Is it 850? That's a good start. Because you know why that's a good start? Because I don't put CJ to bed till 8:30. So
that's 550 out here. Huh? Yep.
Right. So it's not bad.
My favorite part is tonight. One shining moment.
On live here in just a moment.
They need to redo that whole thing. No,
I love that though.
I like the shiny moment.
We're going live.
But okay, go ahead.
I love that.
This is the M Zone.
And welcome back to the M Zone. Jamie Morris, Eric Black on the other side of the glass, and out on the West Coast. who's a national championship team he has
Yeah.
at UCLA. Larry
UCLA.
Lee.
UCLA.
How
Fight,
about that,
fight,
Larry?
fight.
How about that?
How about that,
Give him
man?
credit. No, I don't hear Larry. I don't hear Larry.
Oh.
Larry, did
How
you
about
mute?
that?
How about that?
UCLA. Fight, fight, fight. You know what? 2 nights in a row. Here's what I'm hoping for. Last night, my Bruin women, they did their thing. Tonight, the Wolverines win. And one of my favorite traditions of the championship game, one shiny moment. I love that by Luther Vandross.
That's tired. That's tired music.
No, it's not.
What did
It's tradition. It's tradition.
Hold on. That's played out.
No, it's not. No, man, that's Luther Vandross. Hey, that's Big Luther. That's
just
Big
saying.
Luther.
Maybe we need to jazz him up just a little bit. I'm just saying. We may need it. Joining us is Chris Young.
That's Big Luther.
Chris, what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing great.
You don't have to get into the one shining moment comment. We're good. We just argue about that. That's old school. That Big Sweet don't want nostalgia stuff to move on from him, but eventually it will. One shining moment.
That's Big Luther, man. You can't cross out Big Luther like that.
Look. Just put some Kendrick Lamar with Luther. He sang his song before. Remember?
That's right.
You don't think I know that? Chris, great game. Did you expect a game like what happened to Arizona? They ran into a buzzsaw, a Michigan buzzsaw. Without their best
like every
player.
other team has been.
Yes.
Just like every team has been. And we all knew Michigan was capable of that, but to actually see them do it, it was unreal. The way they're playing defense and rotating the ball and attacking the rim, and it was I can't say it was a perfect game, but it was pretty close.
No, it was a November game. It's the way they played in that tournament in Vegas. They ran that ball like they were wild, but they didn't have Yaxel. I'm starting to believe again, it's the guards. It's your guards. If your guards control, and Elliot Cadeau has done the job. He has commanded the troops, and without the general sitting on the bench, they still own the court on Sunday. On Saturday.
100%. And the telltale sign for this game today will be, what does Cadeau do the first couple possessions that he gets the ball?
Right.
Does he pull up from the logo like he did against Purdue in the Big Ten tournament game? Does he pull up from the logo like he did against Duke?
Right.
Or is he attacking the rim?
Yeah.
Like if he's attacking the rim and getting downhill and throwing those quote unquote passes to Mara off the backboard or kicking it out to shooters or whatever, like UConn can't keep up with him. There's no way. But if he settles for those shots, they've got a chance to kind of keep him corralled.
Are you nervous about Connecticut with Dan Hurley and all of his players? I mean, the only guy that gives me worry is Terrace Reed. He's a young man who was here. We know all about this young man, but he got the baby fat cut off of him, and he's looking like he's a man amongst boys most of the time.
Yeah, but he hasn't run into a guy like Mara or Johnson, who's as physically strong as him, but as more athletic.
Right.
So I'm not worried about him. I'm not really worried about any of the matchups. There's something to be said about the UConn pedigree for what they've done the last 4 seasons.
Right.
But what they did, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, doesn't matter tonight. All that matters is, who the guy's putting on the jersey now, and okay, let's go throw the ball up and let's get after it.
I think we're seeing a new tradition. I mean, not a new tradition, but a new existence, and that's Dusty and Michigan. I think he's going to create what we see in Hurley. I'm predicting that.
From a cerebral standpoint,
top of the. This won't be the last time we see Michigan in this scenario because of Dusty and the ability to go pay players to come here.
Oh yeah, you're absolutely right. I think the middle part of this decade was dominated by UConn, and I think Michigan's up now. I think they can really keep this rolling, and we're going to lose a number of guys at the end of the season, whether it's to graduation or to the draft or whatever. But with the class he's got coming in, the kid that just committed on Saturday, like
Brandon
we can
McCoy,
keep this thing rolling.
Yep.
Yeah, we can keep this thing rolling for a while.
Yeah, I agree, man. I'm all in. Jamie will tell you, I came in a little hesitant, but I'm all in on Michigan, man. And what a great group of guys. I love Dusty, cerebral coach, man. And they got it all together right now.
Yeah, they really do, and it's he's hard on them when he needs to be hard on them. He yells at them and all that, and then I watched a video earlier. He's getting after the guys in the huddle and play hard, guys. The whole thing, blah blah blah. Okay, guys, take a deep breath. Close your eyes. Okay, yeah, let's go play. And he sends them in. It's like that ability to get them hyped up, to give the rah rah speeches, but then also like, okay, take a breath. It's just a basketball game. Let's go.
Well, look at Yaxel's development. Look at Mara's development. I mean, there's some great development going on as well.
Morez, I mean, everybody. Trey McKinney.
Yeah.
No one expected Trey McKinney to be doing what he's doing at the end of his freshman year.
Well, Trey McKinney, it's funny you bring him up. If there's a bright side, if there is a bright side to LJ getting hurt and having to have to sit out, Trey McKinney is receiving that because he is getting a chance to play. I mean, be the point guard. He is getting a chance to have more time on the floor, and he's making everything. He is eating this up, and he's playing much better. I mean, you could see how he's much improved over his time at Michigan. And what has it been like 6-8 months now? That's about it.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, the player he is now is what we hoped he would be at Michigan in 2 years.
Right. So it's been great that way. You can see him for maybe he come back next year, and maybe if he comes back for his junior year. But I mean, next year may be his last year here at Michigan. If you look at it, the way he's playing.
If he keeps playing, if he does tonight what he's been doing for the last month or so, I mean, he's definitely going to dangle his feet in the NBA water.
Right.
There's no doubt about it. He'll go to the combine. He'll do all the stuff and see. I mean, we might lose him after this year if he plays well today.
Well, it's just been it's been a blessing to see, an opportunity to see how these young men are playing and they're balling out. I know that I know for a fact there are a lot of kids from other schools that are calling Michigan to get in the fold, as they call it.
Oh, for sure. The kid from Wisconsin that just announced he's hitting the portal. I'm sure he all he's thinking about is, man, how do I get on Dusty's roster?
They shoot the three, baby. They shoot the three.
That's it.
Hey, on another note, let me ask you guys this: is there any possibility of one of Dusty's assistants moving on and becoming a head coach? Can he establish a tree?
One's already signed. He's going to Oregon State.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Joyner's leaving. Yeah. So there's always going to be that, especially when you have success breeds success, and you're going to lose, your staff. You're going to lose some of the assistant coaches. But it's a matter of, keeping a couple of the guys at least, and then going out and finding who's the next guy to bring in. It's the next man up.
Chris, when you look at how Mara's doing, do you see Mara with the possibly dipping his toe in the NBA?
I do a weekly podcast, and we were talking about it this morning. And a buddy of mine that I do the podcast with, my buddy Jeremy, brought up, name me 15 players right now that are over 7 feet tall that are better than Mara.
That's true.
I can't. Like how does he not play himself into a lottery pick after this weekend?
That's
true. He's got that potential. 7'3", can pass, got a good shooting touch. He's making his free throws, and he can dunk on anybody. Like,
does he need to develop the three? Does he need to develop the three ball? I mean, in the NBA, they love the three ball, but this cookie? I'm going to call him a cookie. I'm going to use him as a cookie. Is he not gooey enough to stay at college, or because you know how the NBA is? We like him that way, so we can make an NBA player.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a matter of who's on the roster next year, whether Mara really decides to test the water. I mean, if it's, the entire starting five is gone, Cadeau puts his toes in, and we lose Trey, I think Mara's going to be like, well, you know what? I'll accept a second round, get drafted in the second round. Otherwise, I think he's coming back.
I was wondering if he is physically ready for the NBA, but after seeing Wemby and the thin as he is and that kind of thing with all that talent, yeah, I say he could be ready for the NBA.
Sure. Yeah, and he's not going to go in and be a 20-10 guy right off the bat. But he'll go in there, he'll block shots, he'll dunk everything, and
right. He reminds me of he's Chet Holmgren.
Yep.
The kid
definitely.
at OKC.
OKC, yes.
He's not a center. He's a power forward or whatever you want to call him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's a guard stuck in a 7'3" body.
Right. That's exactly.
Yeah.
So do you see him as that? I mean, look, Dusty's got a lot of big men are going to start running to Dusty pretty soon because what happened with the 2 7-footers you had last year, and you got Mara. I mean, what else can be said?
Mara and Morez. I mean,
and
Morez. The way that he's developed him, like I didn't see this from him at Illinois last year.
No, I didn't see that either.
I mean, he was athletic. He blocked some shots and dunked a couple things, but I didn't see that type of energy and being able to switch out and guards.
Would you want Morez to come back, though, and try to talk to him about that, or would you let him make that decision on his own?
Oh, no, you got to try and sell him on coming back for sure. But, I mean, it's all a matter of, when these guys, tomorrow when the season's over, them talking to their agents and people and trying to figure out what the best next move is for them. But, no, Dusty, that's the problem with college basketball now is, who's ever on your roster this year, you basically have to sell the program again next year so that way they come back.
No, you're right.
Trey McKinney flat out said, last week? I'm coming back.
Yeah.
But I mean, guys, Bryce Underwood committed to some other school, and now he's the starting quarterback at Michigan.
Right.
So it's.
I get it, but look, you know the story. I mean, I'm going to say this: Yaxo took a lot less. All other universities were offering him. Dusty sold him on the whole Michigan thing too. I mean, he got, let's just say he got paid, but he also, you want to be known around the country. Dusty told him, if you're a Michigan man, everybody's going to know you. You're going to get national recognition in the different things that you do. If you be the man, you will be the man around the country. That's what he said to him.
It was Dusty, his staff, and the guys he already had on the roster, too.
Right.
It was Namari Burnett. It was Luke Cheddar. It was these guys that, Yaxo wanted to be with and to want to play with and just have this year or two experience. He could have gone to, Kansas or he could have gone, anywhere else, and he probably would have had about the same level of success because he's just that talented of a player. But I don't think he would have had as much fun as he's had this year.
You're right. I mean, he has had great times. I think he could have pushed himself into the lottery now. I mean, he could be one of those 10 now. I mean, Yaxo has really pushed himself into that. I mean, Chris, I don't know if you know anything about what's going on, but I mean, is he being dangerous about letting himself play tonight?
No, you got to play. Season's over tomorrow. You can be injured tomorrow. You have to play tonight. And I'm not talking about a Willis Reed moment where you're coming out and just waving to the crowd and getting everybody the first play up.
Big Willis, Big Willis.
That was dramatic too, wasn't it?
He gave you five. He gave you five up and downs. He gave you five up and downs, and then he came out.
No, I'm not looking for that. I'm looking. Even if he's at 50%, go out there and hoop, man.
Let me ask you guys a question: Are the college basketball players' salaries public?
No. Nobody knows. I mean, they can range it.
You have an idea, but you don't know what
they can range it, but they don't tell them.
Okay, they aren't. Okay,
it is not public. No.
So I have no clue. For instance, so give me what you think Mara might be.
I can tell you that Yaxo was offered. I think they said between $9 and $10 million from Kentucky.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was $7 to $9 million he was offered from Kentucky.
From Kentucky.
So, but then you can imagine that he's getting something like that now.
That's, I mean, yeah.
No, I don't think, because the Kentucky head coach came out and was specifically asked about that, and he said That's the first I've ever heard of it. We've never offered anybody anywhere near that. So my
right.
guess is it was probably 5 or 6 is what he
Yeah.
was offered at Kentucky, which means he's probably getting 2.5 at Michigan.
Right.
That's my guess. It's between 2 and 3 would be my
But he's
guess.
got NIL going. He's got players. He's
got
all kinds of deals.
All the other
He's
stuff,
got.
yeah.
So he's got all the other ancillary things he's got.
It sounds like agents.
He's not hurting to pay his rent every month.
Right.
It sounds like
that figured
agents. Agents.
Sounds like agents, right? You're right.
Yep.
I mean, they're taking care of him. I mean, if you become a national face, you're taken care of.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, he's Big Ten Player of the Year. That adds up. Those things add up for you.
So in my novice, excuse my guys for being a novice. So would there be incentive clauses and that kind of thing?
I don't know that the contract. I don't know that they have those.
Not yet.
I know they have those for the coaches, but I don't know if it's like, oh, you lead the Big Ten in rebounding and you're the Big Ten Player of the Year, you get an extra $100 grand. I don't think they have that yet.
I don't think they have that yet. I think it's coming.
Yeah.
I think it's coming.
Yeah.
So it sounds like a union
and then incentives after.
Right.
It sounds like a union and a collective bargaining agreement is
That's
needed.
what needs to come along. That's what needs to happen now. That's the next step. That's the next step that colleges are fighting. We can't do this. We can't let them do this. The players, we can't let them have that. Yes, you can, and you better do it. That's exactly what you need to do. But I'm not going to talk that right now. Chris, you know this game. You saw Connecticut. They're a proverbial mainstays here in the final games all the time. Yeah. That being said, Michigan, they're newcomers to this again. Do they have this, and can they get this done?
Oh yeah, for sure. And like I said a bit ago, like it doesn't matter what they've done that UConn 6-0 in the national championship game. None of those guys from those other teams are coming back and playing. That stuff doesn't matter. All that matters is the 40 minutes.
Yeah, they are. They coming to watch the game.
They come to watch the game. Cool. I'm just about pulling up to the arena right now. I'm going to watch, but I can't impact the game in any way. You know, if nothing needs to be for a couple rebounds, but that's it.
You're a good man. I'd love when you go to the game, because you're exciting about that.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm a fan. There's no doubt about that.
And you should be. You earned the right. You know. Now that's another thing. Besides the Fab Five, has Dusty brought any other guys back to and help enjoy this or share?
He brought all. I mean,
So the basketball alumni base was very splintered for a long time. We went through, a number of coaching changes after Coach Fisher left and all that. And then Coach Beeline really did a good job of getting everybody back together. And then with his success, that just brings everybody back more and more. And then Jawan really did a really good job. And now Dusty's doing it's all just, stacking up on top of each other, and guys that haven't been back in, 20 plus years are now back in the fold.
That's awesome.
It's a really cool thing.
That's great.
We don't get everybody back, but that's just how it goes. Because we had, especially from my era, we had a bunch of guys that came in and that were there for one season and then left and all that. So, we don't get everybody, but you get a lot more now than what we got, 10 or 15 years ago.
That's great.
Yeah. Well, Chris, I'm going to ask you how the game goes tonight. How do you see it?
Oh, I've got Michigan winning. I've got Michigan winning by double figures.
Wow.
Yeah, I said the same thing, Chris. I said the same.
Big fella, come on now.
Yeah, 90-76. That's my prediction.
Wow.
I mean, that's basically the Alabama game, too. I think that was it about the same score, 90-77 or so? That was
the same thing I said, Chris.
In this tournament so far, by the way.
Yeah.
13 points.
That's about where I'm at.
Hey, these point spread guys know what they're talking about.
Michigan is going to dominate tonight.
Wow. You too, Larry, huh? You're gonna open Michigan, it up too.
Yeah.
Michigan by a distance, huh?
Yeah, I think the UConn's fairy tale, season comes to an end tonight.
I appreciate what they did to Duke. I appreciate that.
You are talking about a number two. A number two.
It's not much of a Cinderella.
Hey, the carriage turns back into a pumpkin tonight.
Cinderella.
No.
Yeah, they're a Cinderella in the fact that they were getting their teeth kicked in by Duke. They had no business coming back. Yeah,
that's true. That second half was incredible.
They looked as bad as they could possibly look in that first half, and then the second half they looked like they could win the whole thing. So
The carriage turns back into a
So
pumpkin.
90 to 77. Is that what I heard?
76.
76.
76.
I said 76.
Excuse me. I'm
Yep.
sorry. I'm one off. Good God.
Yeah, that's all right. That's okay.
Well, it's one too many.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna make my predictions at the end of the show.
Oh,
but
wow.
You are too, so be quiet.
Is it going to be close in the second half? I don't know. We'll see.
Chris, we really appreciate you coming on. Have a good time. Enjoy and yell your ass off. That's what I'm going to say.
Definitely will. I definitely will.
Okay.
Enjoy, Chris.
Thanks, Chris. That's
all right. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you.
That's Chris Young, former center, University of Michigan basketball. We need to go to a break, and we have a point guard for you.
Ooh.
A man that impressed Big Sweet himself the last time.
Yes.
He went and told him. He went and told the coach that, hey, I was really impressed with this young man on the other side. That will be Daniel Horton on the other side.
Wow. Okay.
That being said, we're going to go to a break, and we'll come right back.
This is a star-studded show today.
Hey, dude, I told you.
Day.
We were gonna have fun today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So we can have fun tomorrow. There's gonna be a lot of Izzo jokes tomorrow.
Oh my goodness,
You're
are they gonna
listening
fly?
to the M Zone on the Big 1050.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Calling Terry Mills at 5 o'clock.
Okay.
He can only give us 10 minutes, though. Okay. All right. We got
Sounds good.
Big Sweet. We got Mills at 5 o'clock. He's going to give us 10 minutes.
Got who?
Terry Mills.
Oh, okay. I'm surprised you didn't go to Indy.
I wanted to go, but my son decided.
Oh, that's right. You just got back.
My son decided that he doesn't want to go to school because Dad doesn't have to go to work. So why would I? Why do I go to school? And I said, you know what?
It's a good point.
You're right. I'm not going anywhere. your dad will be here when you get home from school. You're right.
Okay. There you go.
So
Yes,
he made a point. I made a point back to him, so he understands. He's more important than going to a basketball game.
Between you and I hear what C. Webb said. But if they win tonight, they'll be the greatest team.
Oh, yeah. I'm not worried about that.
Hey, that's former Detroit basketball right there, Chris Webber.
Detroit,
right there, so
Detroit. Wait a minute, royalty, but he don't know what
Detroit
he's talking
Pistons
about.
basketball.
Who cares?
Detroit Pistons basketball right there.
They will be the greatest team. Michigan
Oh, yeah.
team.
That's the greatest team. Is it the greatest team? Let's think about it. That's going to be the question of the day after we get off the phone with Terry Mills.
All right.
The stuff you sent me earlier, was that you sent some text this morning about questions of the day?
Yeah, I sent you guys some questions of the day. You don't have them?
I have them.
That hurts my feelings.
I do. I didn't delete them. They're there.
I got.
You sent me like a bunch of Instagram posts.
Yeah, I sent you some Instagram posts.
I read that stuff.
I sent you all kinds of stuff. Did you see the starting five where they came from?
I did. Yeah.
Each number one. Florida had a Washington State guy, a Gator, a Arkansas guy, a Gator, and a Princeton guy. Duke had everybody from Duke. And Michigan had Texas Tech guy, North Carolina guy, Illinois guy, U of B, and UCLA. Okay, Arizona had an Alabama, and the rest were Arkansas guys. I mean, excuse me, Arizona guys.
Arizona guys. Wow.
Yes. So I was going to do question.
Have you gone to spring practice at all?
Nah, dog, I ain't been over there. I went and did. I could have gone last week, but I've been in Florida. I think
next week I'm gonna go to UCLA practice, I guess.
Well, I'm gonna go check it out. Don't worry. Let's see what this is talking about. Hypothetically lose the NFL rights. I don't think CBS is going to let that happen. That happened to NBC, and they never crawled out of it. They had to come up with their own Sunday night football games.
Right.
Dan Hurley gave a head bump to
Daniel hasn't answered yet, by the way.
To the official, right?
Yeah, no, he did it to Dusty May.
Hey, Jamie.
I saw that.
Working on it.
Okay,
I'm working on it.
We're going live here in just a moment.
That's fine.
Okay.
I saw that. Yeah, that.
Daniel, you got to answer the phone. It's 4:30. Call him when we go back on the air.
This is the M Zone.
And welcome back to the M Zone. Jamie Morris, Eric Black on the other side of the glass, and you got over on the West Coast, Larry Lee. Big
UCLA, fight.
That's right. He got it. Got a natty yesterday. And it well deserved. They forgot. Hey, they thought the championship was won between South Carolina and UConn.
UConn, yeah.
They forgot 6'7". That big 6'7" girl, boy.
Well, I'll tell you what, Betts, she's a solid. I didn't realize her mom and dad were both great athletes. So she it's in her blood, man. Her dad.
She is her mama and daddy. She's right there. She's competitive. She got the job done yesterday.
6'7", man. She did. She. You could tell she looked like an experienced center. I mean, old school center. Under in the paint and all that. Yeah, good stuff. The women. I was proud of the women. I was proud of my Bruin women. Yep. So now let's get the Wolverines tonight, man. Let's go.
Dude, when it comes down to it, it comes down to, and I know we got some big men that get it done. I understand the game. I understand what happens, but in college basketball, it's all about the guards. And Elliot Cadeau is getting it done. And I mean, he's serving it up. He's threading the needle. He's gotten better and better each day.
His stock is rising. His stock is rising, buddy. He looks
without
good,
a doubt.
man.
I mean, he is cutting them up, slicing it up. I mean, look.
And you know what? He did it with no fear. He looked like he belonged there. You know what I mean? He looked like,
dude, the way he hits the floor, the way he gets knocked down, the way they treat him, it just you look at it.
Swag to him. It was swag to him.
He gets up off the ground and he just goes like this. He goes, "Hey, I'm doing what I do. Hey." And look, he'll take it from the big guy. He will take on the biggest guy and try to guard him. And I'm like, little fella, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? What?
I think the whole team has a confident swag, not cocky, not bad cocky swag. They got a confident, this team is special. It's special.
But I'm gonna say this: we know Yaxel is that guy, but Elliot Cadeau is the most important. That point guard. And speaking of point guards, let's talk to Daniel. Daniel, our guy, Daniel and Horton. And Daniel, I said Elliot Cadeau has been the magic that makes this spin, that makes it happen. And do you agree with me on this one?
I agree 100%. The kid has grown into probably he is my favorite point guard in college basketball. Initially, when he chose Michigan, my son has been a fan of his for a couple of years now. So when he told me, my favorite point guard is going to Michigan, I started paying attention to him. I was skeptical at first. But seeing his growth and his maturity and how much work he's put in to get to this point, man, he's become one of my favorite players in college basketball.
I'm a North Carolina boy. And people don't know this because I my dad was in the Army, so I moved around quite a bit, and I graduated high school in Massachusetts. But I'm gonna tell you what, when we got Elliot Cadeau, everybody goes, "You don't want him. You don't want him." All cousins were calling me. "I don't know why you got him at Michigan. He ain't no good. He ain't no good." I didn't see that. I said, "This kid's pretty good." They like, "Oh, now they want him back. They want him back." I'm just telling you. They were like, "Where'd this kid come from? Why is this? Why? How did you guys get him to play?" And I said, like Big Sweet always say, we have a cerebral coach. He's not yelling and screaming. I mean, Daniel, what is Dusty doing to let this kid? He's a magician at what he does now.
Yeah, no, I would like to come up there and sit with him and talk to him and learn a lot about his philosophy and how he approaches teaching and coaching, because he did it last year as well with the guys that came in last year. He's shown the ability to take guys who, either had good years at their previous school or weren't as good as their previous school, and bring them to Michigan and get the best out of them. That's a skill and a talent in itself as a coach. Before you get to X's and O's, before you get to motivation in the locker, all the things like the ability to be able to extract the best from a kid and get them to be the best version of themselves, man. Coaches that can do that are worth their weight in gold.
Yeah,
I agree. I did a little one summer. I did a little stint at coaching, and there was this bad, awesome, terrible young man. And, I'm doing the typical old school way, yelling at him and that whole thing. But then, something told me, don't get it done like that. And I never forget, I went back and hugged that young man, gave him a kiss on the cheek. That little young man went on to become all-state and called me years later, "Mr. Lee, you don't know what you did for me." So I understand that. I experienced it firsthand. These guys today can't be coached like we used to be coached. They can't handle it. So you got to show them. You got to show them some love and affection. I think Dan Hurley does a good job of that. These newer coaches, this UCLA coach, she does a good job of that. Dawn Staley does a good job of that. That's the new way of coaching now. You can't browbeat these guys nowadays. They can't handle it.
No, you have to to be honest, you got to find out what they want out of it, right? Your job as a coach is to help them achieve their dreams and help facilitate what they want to do in the sport and hold them accountable for what they say they want, right?
Yes.
If a kid says that he wants to be a national champion and first team all Big Ten and all the things that Elliot could do, I think he should have made all Big Ten team. But all the things that he's achieved with your other kids in the program, when they communicate to you what they want, it's your job to hold them accountable to make sure they get there.
Well, look at him. Look at Mara. Look at the development of all of them. Yaxel coming from UAB or where he was before.
Yeah, UAB.
All of them have been developed to an unbelievable level. So there's something with that. There's something in Dusty that is amazing.
Yes, it is, and I was worried that he might leave for the NBA or something like that, but he announced yesterday that he's not looking at any of his other jobs. He's going to stay at Michigan. That's great news for the future of our program. Like I said, there's not many guys that can come in and do what he's done, especially at Michigan, especially with everything we know that goes into building a roster and coaching and the history and tradition and everything that goes with being at Michigan. Every school has its own quirks or uniqueness about it that you have to go in and you have to master that as well as build your program. And Dusty's done all of the above.
Daniel, when you look at this team, I mean, it's only been 8 months, and how these young men have come together. I mean, the most startling thing is what happened in Las Vegas, and then it happened. The next thing was what they go through the Big Ten. The Big Ten only have one loss in the Big Ten. And then, I mean, look, it seemed like in the Big Ten tournament, there were some guys that may have been stiff and different things like that. But I think having that loss, it made them mad that people were doubting them and they didn't like being doubted, and they put it together. And it's showing because they're beating everybody by double digits.
Yeah, they to be honest, they just continue to do what they've done all year, right? You're not gonna, in this day of college basketball, I'll be surprised if anybody went undefeated. But what they put together this year, man, I text Sam Webb after the run in Vegas. I say, hey, this team is gonna be 28, 29-3 and win the Big Ten by multiple games, and that's what they did. Because you can see the chemistry, the synergy, the execution, and they're really, to be honest, what is impressive to me is to how good defensively they are, given that they haven't been together that long. Normally it takes teams a while to become that good defensively. They play together and know how to help and recover for each other. But like I said, to be able to build that type of chemistry and synergy and to have these guys playing like they're playing, and they just met each other, some of them just 6, 7, 8 months ago, man, that's a pro like skill level from the coaching staff. That's what they do at the pro level, whether it be Europe or the NBA. The rosters are significantly different from year to year, and you have to find a way to have these guys gel and play well together.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, John. No, go ahead.
You know what makes defense, though? Defense, just like in any sport, football, it's effort. It's the ability of the young man to want to give all he's got. You know what I mean? Because so many teams slack on defense. Defense is hard to any sport. Defense takes effort and takes a mentality, and Michigan has that mentality.
Yeah, defense is just as much attitude and effort and want to. Like, to be honest, at this level and at the next level, like, coaches don't want to spend a lot of time coaching effort and attitude and energy on defense. That's a requirement. That's a prerequisite if you want to be good at this level. And they found a way to get those guys to buy in and embrace being what I think is the best defensive team in the country.
Again, you're listening to Daniel Horton, former point guard for the University of Michigan basketball team. Daniel, look, this team is going against a team that seemed for the past 4 years has been dabbling in the national championship game, in the national championship situation. What is it going to take for this team to beat Connecticut for Michigan?
just continue to be what they've been all year, especially in this tournament run, right? They've been really good defensively. They've held teams to one shot. They've taken care of the ball. They've pushed pace on offense. They've executed in the half court when they weren't able to play with pace. So if they continue to do what they've done and compete at a high level, because this game is going to be a highly competitive physical basketball game. UConn is going to be a reflection of their coach. Their coach is intense. He's very detail oriented. So it's gonna be more like a Big Ten game than some of these other games we've seen, in the sense that schematically they present a lot of the same challenges that some of the teams in conference that gave us tough games, like Wisconsin and a couple other teams. They present some challenges schematically that we're going to have to be ready for, and it really is. Honestly, it's tough to prepare for in one day, but our scheme is also tough to prepare for in one day. So it's going to be a battle of wills. It's going to be a tough physical ball game, a highly competitive ball game, but I think we're going to pull it out in the end.
Daniel, do you think it was wrong of Dusty May scouting the team? Scouting
Not at all.
Connecticut during their semifinal game. I mean, look, he was scouting both teams, I know, but a lot of people took offense to that. A lot of people said he shouldn't have been able to do that. I'm asking you, do you think it was wrong for Dusty May to be able to scout that team?
Not at all. Like, at the end of the day, Dusty's a basketball guy. He's from Indiana. Like, what else would you expect a basketball coach during the final four that's actually participating in the final four?
Preach, Danny, preach.
He can't. Wait.
Look, man, let him take offense. Go ahead.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, like,
what are they gonna do?
If I was the coach and I was there, like, what else would you be doing?
Right. Preach, Daniel, preach.
Because
I love that. It just goes to show how much of everybody that's in basketball are not necessarily basketball guys, or not necessarily lovers of the sport unless they're participating or coaching in it. And when you see a coach like Coach May sitting at the sideline, not only, of course he's scouting and taking it in, but he's also, I would imagine he's a lover of the game. Like, you're at the Final Four. You don't know when you're going to be back here. For one, I would sit there and watch as well. But from a scouting perspective, you want to see it in person. You want to see it.
Should he been writing things down, Daniel? I mean, he was.
That would have been worse, though, Jay.
I mean, he can scout and look it over and then look at but he admitted it. He goes, I wanted to get out and see it live.
So, what's the problem with that? That's the way scouting was done for generations before film and video. So I don't get it. I've sat at games as a kid drawing up plays and scouting in person with my father, who's been a basketball coach for 40 years. So that's not me seeing that was normal for me. I don't know why that was such a big deal.
All I know is the internet blew up. It was going crazy. He shouldn't be out there doing that. And then they were calling him Connor Stallions and all kinds of people.
Oh,
I mean, it was crazy, man. Making sure he's
that
not
championship
filming
counts
it.
too, though.
I'm just,
that's too bad. Cry about that one too. Ring finger.
All I'm saying is that it was crazy, and I had to ask somebody, Daniel, and I wanted to ask you because I knew you'd have an answer. You gave me the decent one because everybody's sitting there saying he's cheating. He's cheating. I'm like, wow, really?
I'm gonna use Dan Hurley. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was saying that's we're Michigan, so people always gonna find something to cry about.
I was gonna say I'm gonna use Dan Hurley's words against him. You know what? Dusty May wants a ring, not a watch.
That's true. That's a way to look at it. That's a way to look at it. I don't think he was wrong in doing what he was doing either. He's at the game. It wasn't like he was looking at the other team. He wasn't analyzing Arizona or writing notes for Arizona.
Dusty May, he's good for a viral moment, though. He sure loves a good viral moment. That Michigan State stuff earlier in the year, boy.
The way he was him doing that in person is actually harder than Like, have you been on Synergy before? I'm pretty sure you've been. You cover football. You've been on the All 22, and I guess you get better view of the game from Synergy. So I don't think y'all really want him to do that either.
I mean, it's just crazy. It almost went viral and all of that, and
grow up,
all of that. And I'm like, wow. I mean, he's there. He's getting ready to play a game. I mean,
this is big time athletics.
That lets him think about other things before he plays the game he's going to play.
But in reality, that's not the first time that's been done.
No, it's not. It's not. But when Michigan does it, it means it's really bad. I'm just telling you, it was really bad. It was.
They say that in the bleachers and the stands and watch during the regional last weekend or the weekend before.
Yeah,
I can't remember. They showed shots of them sitting in watching the team play.
It's okay for the players to sit in there, I think, but they didn't. Dusty sat front table watching that game.
I don't blame him. We're trying to wait. At the end of the day, it's about getting it done, getting the job done, and winning the ring and hoisting the banner. If they're mad that he was sitting courtside doing his scouting report, then so be it.
Yeah.
I mean, Daniel, I was like, what is the buff about this?
Dusty should say after they win, y'all should try it too.
Exactly. Maybe it'll work for you next time. I don't know. Look, Daniel, the Big Ten has not won a national championship since 2000.
I guess.
And you know who won it, or maybe you don't, Daniel.
I don't really give a damn.
Exactly. But I mean, that is not. I don't think that university, including the one down south, are going to be happy that if we're able to win it, they're going to be real happy about that win.
That's what sucks about basketball.
So I'm married into a Spartan family, even though my wife is a Wolverine.
Right.
Her father, they're Spartans, so I might catch a flight and just ride through Lansing with a Michigan flag after the night, just to make people mad.
I'm feeling good.
Don't do that.
No, don't do that. Keep family away from that type of hostility.
George Ball and everybody else wouldn't even think to do something like that.
You can hear Eric in the background. He's having all the fun he can with Coach Izzo.
The hell am I gonna do? I'm feeling good. Why?
I had to tell Sam Webb, as a guy that's competed against Coach Izzo and had some good conversations with him. He's not as bad as y'all think he is, man. He's all right, dude. I still have a level of hatred for their program and the school, just from a competitive perspective, a sporting perspective. But like I told Sam, I can't engage in the slander. He beat me more times than I beat him.
I agree with you on that. I did a banquet years ago with Coach Izzo, and he found out I went to UCLA, man. So he started ribbing me, and we started having fun back and forth about it and all that. Yeah, he's a good guy, but sometimes he just acts like I think it's more shtick than it really is him. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Whether it's him, whether it's Dan Hurley, or all these guys that have the reputations that they have right there. Mick Cronin, at the end of the day, they're extremely competitive. I know you guys have friends out on the golf course or in the bowling alley, and he shanks one, and he's slamming his golf club. You're like, man, it's not that serious. But for him, his competitive spirit is doing the best of it.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah,
damn right, it's heated.
Daniel, we really appreciate it. Give me your breakdown of how Michigan can win this game, and then what's the score, and then we'll peace out.
I think we, continue with the game plan we have. Go inside tomorrow early. Big Terrence Reed, who's great to see his bounce back in recovery from his time here in Michigan. He's has a chance to go out as a winner, right? But I think we go inside early tomorrow, try to get him in foul trouble, make him play defense. He's going to be really the only kid on the court that has something personally invested in this game because he played at Michigan previously. And so between that level of adrenaline and just it being a national championship game already, I think we can maybe go at him and maybe get a foul or two early and kind of change that, affect their rhythm and what they really want to do and really make them one-dimensional. So if we can do that and make them one-dimensional, I think our switching and our length on the perimeter will kind of stymie some of those three-point looks they like to take. But I think, man, if it wasn't Dan Hurley and a proven championship program, I would pick Michigan by 15 to 20 points again. But I'm going to go 7 to 10 point win by the good guys. Michigan, win our first national championship since 1989.
Thanks, Daniel. I appreciate it. We'll catch up with you later.
All right, Daniel.
Yes, sir. Talk to you later.
Thank you. We got to go to a break. We come back. We're gonna have Terry Mills on, and then we'll do question of the day after Terry Mills. We got 10 minutes of Terry Mills. You're listening to the M Zone. Yes, you're listening to the M Zone on the Big 1050. Amy, you said we can talk. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Do this.
Can you say it? Don State is a great two-time Olympic.
Doing that. Daniel, you are fine. I appreciate you coming on today. Thank you very much. All right, let's go. We got to go. Oh, my God. Mike Malone. I still don't agree with that, but okay. Yep. He's a yeller and screamer. Michael Jordan's going to come to practice one day and say, "Get the hell out of here." Dean Smith ain't yell at me. That's a lie. All right, get Terry on the phone. Got to get him. He's going to be mad at me. I got 10 minutes. See, look at him cussing already. You see that? You can read his mouth. What the F? That's what he said. What the F? I see it. You got Terry's number now.
Got it. I'm going to give him a call as soon as
What were you fixing your hair?
Well, I can't hear ads, remember?
That's true. Well, I can turn them on.
No, I don't want to hear them.
No, I know you don't want to hear them. It's tax season. It's tax season.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
I pay him.
Yeah, officially, yeah. If anyone's listening, I pay them.
That's why I say what I said. I pay them. Wink, wink, nod, nod. I hate people sending me text messages all the time. I don't. I take that back. Person could be looking at me right now when I'm talking. Jamie just hate. I sent Jamie a text message and he says he hate people. Ah. Oh, Angel Reese got traded.
Yeah, I saw that to Atlanta.
Who'd you get traded to? The Sky?
Atlanta. I think the Atlanta team.
All right, let's do this.
Oh, the Dream? Yeah.
Oh, you dream about Angel Reese too?
Miss Me Bounds is going to Atlanta.
She's fine.
I heard she had a lot of demands at the end of the season, and they were like, yeah, we're just going to trade you.
She's a fine little young lady.
Hey, she want that Caitlyn treatment.
She ain't going to get it, though.
I'm just saying.
She got it in college.
I'm just telling you what she wants. She wants that Caitlyn treatment.
All right, going live here in just a moment.
Everybody wants the Caitlyn treatment.
Everybody want to be special. I get it.
Exactly.
This is the M Zone.
And welcome back to the M Zone. Jamie Morris, Eric Black on the other side of the glass, and you got Big Sweet on the West Coast doing his thing. Terry Mills, we are inside the dome right now in Indianapolis. Terry Mills is right here. He is the color analyst for Michigan basketball. What's up, Terry? How you doing?
Hey, man, I couldn't be better right now, man. Couldn't be better, man. Glad to see the team in this position, and it's time to bring one home.
Terry, you were there. You were the last team to do it. Does this team have the know-how to get it done tonight?
Yeah, they have the know-how. There's no doubt about it, man. I tell you what this team has is resilience, and they won't break. When they deal with a little adversity, they just find ways to kind of rally together, not pointing fingers or anything like that, and they find ways to get the job done.
Terry, I was telling the guys myself that Elliot Cadeau has risen his game to another level within the NCAA tournament. He was the star of that game. Yaxel gets hurt without a drop. Elliott takes control of this game with his passing and moving, and the team didn't miss a beat.
No, they say you have to have great point guard play during the course of the tournament. I think we've got the best point guard, in my opinion. I mean, he's been a floor general all year long, and he knew it was his time to step up, and he did that. I mean, you can't find a better player that gets his other players involved in the game and make players around him better.
I think they've done a good job all year long. This team is special, Terry. Besides your team, but this team, there's something about this team. Not only the talent, but they got the swag, they got the coaching, they got it all. This is a well put together machine right there.
Yeah, I mean, you couldn't have said that better, man. They got the whole package. They got it all. Very level-headed team. I just want this team to win it all, so they'll be able to celebrate, because Coach Dusty May usually likes to turn the page to the next game. You know, when guys in their locker room, they'll sing the victors or whatever, but then it's back to business again, because we have another game in a couple of days. So you have to turn that page. So this team really hasn't had an opportunity to really kind of sit down and celebrate it. So I'm kind of really hoping they can pull this one off here today, so they can celebrate a little bit.
Terry, you in the locker room with you were in the locker room with this team. You've seen this team. You grew with this team. That being said, you were in the locker room winning that championship, being a part of that championship team. Can you compare them?
You know what? You can't really compare them. I mean, of course, people are going to compare them. I talk to Yaks about it all the time, about, them saying they want to go down as the greatest basketball team in Michigan history. Hey, I won't argue that. I told him one thing for sure: it'll be argued on paper. You're not going to get 60-year-old guys out there to play against.
Right. but is it? Do you see them? I mean, to get back into this, in this position, Terry, we don't get there a lot. I look at, we have great basketball teams, but they don't get to the final game as much as this UConn team. Is this UConn team and Michigan, this is going to be a war, or do you think, I mean, everybody said the national championship would be decided on Saturday between Michigan and Arizona. Do you see it that way?
No, I'm not a believer in that, and I let it known amongst the team and even on the radio station that they don't give out rings for just getting to the Final Four. You got to win that final game in order to get a ring and get a banner. I mean, they'll give you a Final Four banner. That's an accomplishment in itself, but I think the ultimate goal all season long has been to win the national championship. I mean, you're going to win the Big Ten championship, but this team never wilted, always stayed focused at what the task at hand was, and that's to be the last team standing on a Monday in April.
Again, you're listening to Terry Mills. Terry, I know you're calling this game. I know and you call a very fair game when you call it, Terry. So, I mean, Gaxel, little banged up, but I mean, will he play? Do you know if he will play, or can he play?
Yeah, I don't think much will hold Yaks back. I think he's ready to go. He's been putting his money where his mouth was all year long and backed it up. I don't think it's too much that would hold him out of this ball game. I expect Yaks to be out there and giving it his all.
And who will be the difference maker? I mean, Gale. I mean, Gale dunking on the big men of Arizona. That was a wake-up call to everybody.
Roddy got his mojo back.
I just really don't know if you can put your finger on a particular guy, and that's what makes this team so dangerous. It kind of reminds you of that 89 team that anybody could get it going at any given time, even though Glenn had it going and never turned it off. But with this team here, you got a team that anyone can be the leading scorer at any given time, and they really don't care who's the leading scorer. Let's just get it done. But I think one of those guys, you could talk about Roddy Gale. You could talk about Adai Mara. I mean, Adai Mara is a handful. I mean, that kid, me watching him play, man, I'm in awe every time, because he's going to make some kind of play that I haven't seen before.
Well, Terry, you know Terrace Reed, and you know a lot about that young man. He wasn't as in shape when he was here, but now he's become a man. You can see that man child in him, and he's going to play. How big of a role is he going to play on Michigan?
Well, you know what? He's got to play a significant role in order for them to be in the game and win the game. Terrace is a great young man. He walked up to me, shook my hand after the game when they advanced to the Final Four. He came over and acknowledged me, and he's really a hard guy to not root for.
Right.
But unfortunately,
I got to root against him today. So that's just the way it is. But we'll shake hands and hugs afterwards. But he's had a nice career. But hey, my heart lies with Blue.
Jerry, we talked about this before. So, I'm a Bruin, so I get a chance to go, over the women. I get a chance to gloat, and I'll get a chance to gloat even when Michigan wins tonight because you took Mara from us. So, Michigan, UCLA, we're pretty helpful in this scenario.
Well, hey, if that's what we got to do to make you feel good, to be able to say we good and you helped us out at UCLA, then go for it.
All right, T. Thank you.
T, I know that you're busy. We want to thank you for coming on, giving us the inside view of what's going on in Indianapolis right now as you guys get ready for a game. Have a great call of the game, and hey, go Blue.
Hey, always appreciate you having me on, and go Blue.
Go Blue.
That's Terry Mills. He's the color analyst for Michigan basketball radio basketball.
And coverage starts tonight on W4 Country at 8 o'clock. So tune in to 8 o'clock listening for the radio broadcast.
What?
WTKA, man. Boy, Jamie, you've had a star-studded show today, man.
Right.
Our listeners should be very happy today.
By the way, guys, I don't know if you know this, but the first ever Ann Arbor Wine and Spirits Festival is coming up this Saturday.
Thank you, Eric.
And we're going to be giving away a couple of passes tomorrow.
Nice.
On the Insider and on the M Zone tomorrow.
Nice.
So listen for that tomorrow.
Miz is going to be giving, Miz likes to give things away.
I'm sure he does. And no, man, this Saturday is going to be incredible at Revel Run in Chelsea, Michigan. Go get your tickets at AnnArborWineAndSpiritsFest.com.
I still got to get out there, and I'm going to get out there this weekend.
We've been out there twice for W4 Country Idol, our sister station. Right. Obviously, it's a wonderful venue. It's got a great outside. It's got a great inside. You're going to have cigar rolling. You're going to have domestic and international spirit, wine and spirits brands from all across the world. Food from Zingerman's Roadhouse.
Woo! You didn't. That's all you had to say, bro.
I could have stopped right then and there.
You stopped right there.
Right then and there. Your ticket. If you buy a ticket to this Ann Arbor Wine and Spirits Fest, it's going to include Zingerman's Roadhouse samplings.
Oh,
so
wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just for getting in the door, you're getting that Zingerman's Roadhouse. Oh, it's going to be nice. We're going to have food trucks there. We're going to have lobster. We're going to have barbecue.
Oh,
we're going to have Cousin Maine's lobster.
Hog's
Nest.
Say it again.
Lobster from Cousin Maine's Lobster. We're going to have Hog's Nest barbecue food truck. We're going to have pizza. We're going to have pizza outside, cigar rolling, as I mentioned.
Some lobster rolls.
Oh, my goodness,
some
guys.
Lobster rolls.
Go get
East Coast coming out on Jamie. Lobster.
AnnArborWineAndSpiritsFest.com. Listen for tomorrow's Insider and M Zone. We're going to be giving away a pair of passes to those to this Saturday's Ann Arbor Wine and Spirits Fest. Just thought I had to get that in there.
You had
before the end of the show today.
We needed to add that.
Man, it's going to be great. You're going to meet some of your favorite on-air personalities like Eric Black. That's crazy.
And you can meet Eric Black. He's pretty knowledgeable.
You can meet my wife. You might even meet my father-in-law. I don't know. We'll see. I love him like
Eric Black and get some lobster.
He'll get some lobster.
You're going to get tasting port, 10 of them. 10 tasting pours. Guys, this is a lot of wine and spirits brands. We're going to have entertainment in the Foxhole Lounge provided by Rave Associates, the distributor of one of my favorite drinks, the Finnish Long Drink.
Nice.
Oh, it's going to be nice. Kay Harper and Strawberry Lake in the Foxhole Lounge. Nice. Cigar rolling, domestic and international spirits brands, food, out of this world food. There's no reason you should be in Chelsea, Michigan at Revel Run this Saturday from 2 to 8 p.m. Go get your tickets at AnnArborWineAndSpiritsFest.com.
I'm going to look. Yeah, there you go.
Look, if I didn't just convince you right then and there, I don't know how I'm going to do it.
I don't know how
I just gave it to you.
Either.
I just gave you all of it. You're going to meet your favorite on-air personalities from WTPA.
Rolling lobster.
I'm going to be there.
Morris is going to be
some lobster,
Morris is going to be there.
I'm going to get me some lobster.
Come on now. We might not have Matt Misler. I don't know if he's going to be out at the Frozen Four or not. We're not sure yet. So maybe Matt Misler might be there.
He may go to the
and Jamie,
Frozen Four. I don't know.
When you get back home, you can use your clicker.
Yeah, your clicker.
The clicker at the harbor.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm not wearing any shots. I'm not wearing no shots.
No shots?
No shots. I'm not wearing shots.
Look, this
No
is
shots.
Oh, you're wearing shots. Oh, I thought you were doing shots. I
No,
was confused.
I'm
Okay,
not
I see.
wearing
That's
shots.
that's an inside joke.
It's inside joke.
Now it's out.
Hey, we should tell it. What's the inside? What's
No, I'm just
I'm
back
saying
in the day.
Is it
My college roommate at UCLA was from Lynn, Massachusetts.
Yeah.
And one day after practice, the coach is telling us the directions for the week. You know, like the rest of the week we're gonna do this. So my roommate, who talks like Barry White, hey coach, we got shots, and coach is like, shot. We got shots. We got shots, and he said, no. Remember, Lynn Mass, shots, coach, shots. He said, no. Then he points down to his leg. Shots. He said, oh, shorts.
Yeah, like you say it like a regular person.
Shots.
Right. Shots.
Man, these people with their O's and A's, I don't even understand.
Hey.
I'm sorry.
We speak nothing but the King's language. That's what
the
we do.
King's language? Is
Exactly.
that right?
Exactly.
Okay, y'all got off the boat
He
immediately.
was from Lynn, the city of sin. You don't come out the way you go in, or something like that.
City of Sin. Isn't that L.A.? Las Vegas? I mean,
Question of the day.
Question
of the day.
Talk to us.
The starting five. Where did we get the starting five from? Where did they come from?
But this has an objective answer.
It does have an objective answer. And then what is your score? What is your score?
Give us a call.
Give us a call at 734 998 1050. 734-998 1050. Now, I know you guys are going to call in because you all
chomping at the bit.
They were
champing at the bit. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for saying this.
Cliche.
You were all bitching and complaining. That you didn't get your time.
How could you be complaining? Y'all heard from C-Web today?
They did hear
Come
C-Web.
on now, Daniel Horton was on the show.
Daniel Horton.
We had Chris Young.
We
had Charles Ramsey. We had the basketball universe, Terry Mills.
Don't forget Terry Mills. Exactly.
Terry Mills was just on here. My man crackling.
Exactly.
My man crackling up. I love listening.
734-998-1050.
Terry and Brian do a great show.
Yeah.
They do a great broadcast every time. I hear from all kinds of people. They don't listen to it on TV. They listen to the radio call and they watch it on TV.
Right.
You know, that's how much they enjoy Brian and Terry's coverage. And I'm happy for them. They get to do one more game this year. The national championship, man. What a day. I mean, great basketball season. My guys, Southeast Michigan basketball this year. Oh my good. Of course I'm not counting Lansing. You know, that's not Southeast Michigan. You know, I mean, why even talk about it? You know what I mean? They don't have nothing to do with it.
It wasn't me.
They did okay.
Do you know where the starting five came from? You want me to give you one?
We know where Adi Mara. Hey, I've heard where Mara comes from. He comes from this one college in California.
Larry just said it.
He comes from Dayton, Ohio.
I think enough people looked it up on the internet. They gonna let us know. Adi Mara came from UCLA.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
UCLA. Now you gotta get four more. Okay. You just got to get four more. 734-998 1050. I know it's Hadley. You want to let Hadley through? There you go. No, Hadley. No, there you go, Hadley.
Oh.
What's up?
Wow, you got me fast.
We got you fast. I'm sorry.
We got you fast. Well, I'm ready, Jamie, to park the car and get some lobster. And I'll wear my shots if I want to.
Your shots. You got your shots.
And don't use your clicker tonight. Leave it on the same station.
Stay on the same station. Don't use your clicker.
My grandparents from my mom's side they were born in Massachusetts too. So when we got to know them when we were a little older, they still had a pretty good New England accent, but they had been living in the Midwest for quite a few years. But that accent just doesn't leave you, Jamie.
No, it doesn't leave. It could come back. You can make it come back.
Well, how long? Well, you said you were born in Massachusetts.
No. I was born in Southern Pines, North Kakalaki.
Yeah.
I went up there when I was age 8.
Okay, and then when did you start breaking out and going everywhere else?
Started going to. I mean, really, I left and went to Michigan after that. I went to college. Yes. So that's me getting
sorry,
away.
Your parents live where now? Where do your parents live now?
Come on now. We're getting into. Come on.
I know. I'm asking because do they still have? I'm just asking.
My dad still lives in
accent?
Massachusetts.
Oh,
yes,
that's great.
My dad still lives in
Worcester?
Massachusetts.
Yeah. So
no,
they have the accent pretty good.
Actually, air.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
A-Y-E-R.
Hey, A-Y-E-R. Yeah. This is good content, at least.
Okay. Give it to me. Adley,
Give me a score.
Do you give us your score, and do you know where I'm going to pick a player for you? Do you know where Namari, excuse me. I'm sorry.
Namari
Burnett came from. What school did he transfer from?
Burnett?
Yeah.
University of Russia? I mean, I don't know.
Okay. All right.
That's a good guess. That's a good guess. I think you're a few continents away.
You're a little bit off, and Philly E will fill the rest.
Yeah,
okay?
that's all right.
Don't worry about it. What's your score?
What you
What's
thinking?
your score?
You know, if they're saying if you got to watch Yaks and see how he does, and see by the end of the first media timeout how he's doing, and seeing how he's performing.
They said Yaks was running. They said Yaks was moving around like Fred Sanford.
Yeah,
he was moving around like Fred Sanford.
Oh my God!
Couple
Sanford and Sons.
Yeah, Sanford and Sons.
Yeah,
he was moving. Wheezy.
Oh boy!
Did you
coming to join you?
What?
Jamie, did you listen to his presser today?
I haven't heard it.
No, I didn't hear it. What did he say?
Well, he was saying he's just all ready for it and everything, and he just said what they're going to do is shoot me up. I'm going to relax. I'm going to get treatment and blah blah blah.
Well, you're going to take one for the team. There you go.
You're
going to take one for the team, Mr. Goodbar. That's all.
Yeah, maybe a Cliff Bar or two. You know.
He wants to play so bad. We got to avoid those stupid early fouls. You know, Mara had 2 before you know it, and someone else had 2.
Johnson had 2. Actually, the whole front court.
You got to remember, referees are going to call it tight early on.
Yeah.
Because these two teams, they could get after one another. You know what I'm saying?
I can see it.
Right.
Everybody back. Right. Nobody backs down. Nobody's backing down.
Oh, absolutely not.
I don't see it.
The whole front court had foul trouble. It was unfortunate.
Go ahead.
Daniel Horton said on Sam's show today that he thought Arizona that we would win by 15 points.
Okay.
Double digits.
Okay.
That's what he said.
I think that's what he said earlier just today on our show, too.
We got to remember one of their players is hurt, too.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, he's hurt, and he may not play. He may not play.
Yep, Terrace Reed and them boys. Because asked me to name another one. Tough.
What position does Reed play?
Center.
Center, yeah.
Center? Yeah. How long was he at Michigan?
2 years.
Yeah, he left after Juwan left, right?
Yeah, he left after Juwan.
Yeah, but Juwan. But when Dusty made his first phone call when he took the job was to Juwan Howard, and Juwan actually said a lot of nice things about Terrace Reed. So,
Juwan actually,
I don't think, and you heard this, Jamie, that Michigan was the first team ever in the NCAA in the tournament to have 5 games in a row of 90 points or more.
Yeah,
I believe
I
so.
heard that. I believe
they're also the only team in the college football in the playoff era. They're the first team in the playoff era to have a national championship appearance in both football and basketball.
Yeah,
since 2014.
That's cool. I like that.
That is very cool. I like that. I don't think we're gonna reach 90. I'm gonna say it's and I don't see a blowout either. I say 87 to about 78, 10 points.
Okay,
somewhere in there.
Okay. Well, I like what you're talking. I like the way you're talking, sir.
I'm glad you do. Larry Lee, congrats to the Bruins winning the championship. And
yes, sir.
It's funny, Jamie.
I told Jamie
tonight.
I told Jamie, I said, man, I got to admit, I shed a tear yesterday.
Oh, I know you did. I bet you shed a lot of tears, and your wife's looking at you going, what the hell's wrong with you? Oh, we won the national championship. What are you talking about?
My wife's a Bruin too. My whole in-law family are all Bruins as well.
Oh boy. Well, you got it made then.
Yeah, we're a house full of Bruins out here.
I bet you're their favorite next year too.
I wouldn't be shocked. I mean, McKinney's going to come back.
You mean who's going to be favored? Women's basketball.
The Bruins women's basketball. That's my bad.
Is the girl? Is Laura coming back?
No,
she's a senior.
No,
she's a senior.
She's
gone. No, she's not coming back.
And so is the little guards not coming back either.
Juju Watkins going to be coming back for USC though next year.
Did you have to bring USC up into this conversation?
I've heard a lot about UCLA today. That's all. That's all. That's all right.
I'm sorry. You're right, Big Sweet. This ain't about USC. Eric,
this ain't about no. Can I have a 1 day without SC, like giving you guys 1 day without Ohio State?
Well, why you got to say Ohio State? That's some bad luck.
You just canceled each other out. It's all good. We just canceled each other out.
Putting some bad juju out there.
I'm glad he didn't bring up Moo You. Well, whatever.
Oh boy, care about that.
I guess.
The nice thing about you, Larry, game starts at around 6 o'clock your time. You won't even be in bed by the time the game ends. We'll be tired. We'll be taking a nap, and we'll be ready to go.
I'm gonna take a nap.
Me and my brother-in-law and my wife are trying to figure out what we're gonna bring in to eat, and maybe some sub sandwiches or something, and watch the game tonight. You know,
sounds good. I mean, I think I'm gonna have some noodles or something. I don't know.
Jamie, one last question:
What?
If you hadn't gone to the most expensive place in the world last week, would you have gone to the game tonight?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so.
But
me and Philly, he had a big argument about that.
It's what
no,
we do.
He's not going. Yes, he is. No, he's not. I was saying you were. We didn't think you were going to do a show today because you'd be in Indy.
Are you kidding me?
I think this man was going to miss this show.
I brought the show for you today.
Yes, sir.
Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained?
I know this is one of your better shows I've heard in quite a while. You got to keep it up.
Star-studded show.
I mean, we had everybody but peas and pie. Come on, man.
That's right.
I don't know what that means.
All right.
But
Let's go blue.
I get what it means.
All right,
but I don't know what it means.
As Ken says, let's go blue and kick some ass.
Okay.
See ya.
All right.
We're going to go to a break, and then we're going to kick some ass on the other side, okay? You're listening to the M Zone. Mustafa and Philly E, hold on. We got you two. And other callers, you just know the numbers, 734-998-1050. You're listening to the M Zone on the Big 1050. Has apologized 8,000 times now. Hey Siri, play When She Was My Girl.
Now playing When She Was My Girl by Four Tops on Apple Music.
Four Tops.
Okay. I don't know if this might get flagged on YouTube. I guess not. I don't know. Hope not.
Everything
I'm not playing that new Thundercat album. What's up, man? That new Thundercat is fire. Oh my god. Just be careful with that copyrighted music.
I'm not playing it too loud.
I know who it is.
Levi.
Old man over here.
I had to give Larry some of this. Larry thinks we're not sensitive enough sometimes.
Sensitive to what?
Music.
Levi.
Oh.
Levi Stubbs in the four
I see.
top.
I see. Okay, we need
Sometimes Larry's like, don't you guys play anything good?
Good old school stuff, man.
I don't know what you
right.
kids are playing nowadays.
Kids, yeah, I'm 32 years old. I don't know.
Just
32
saying.
years old. Matt Misler's turning 40 today, this year.
Yeah.
You know that?
Yeah.
40 years old, Mr. Misler. So was my cousin as well. So it's, you know.
Do you think 40's old?
Not really.
It's
now
not
that
old.
Now that I'm 32, hell
Right.
no.
It's not.
It was when I was 18, but look, I think when I turned 40, how old are my nephews going to be? I think one of them's going to be in high school and the other one will be like in 8th grade or something like that. So maybe I'll feel it a little bit more, but honestly, I don't know. I didn't play football, so I feel great. I don't know about you guys, man. I'm glad I didn't play football.
Yeah.
I sure am glad I played baseball instead, man. That stuff hurts.
Yeah, you eat dirt when you play.
Dude, it hurts,
Wait till you turn 60.
You eat dirt
hurts.
when you do that.
I'm glad you guys decided to do it because, you know, I love watching it, but man, it hurts. Man, that stuff hurts, man.
Wait
I
till
don't
you
want
turn
nothing to
60.
do with that. I did summer ball for like 3, you know, they have those like summer camps in high school and stuff like
Right.
that, going into my freshman year. And I did 3 days of that, and I didn't even get hit. And I was like, you know what, coach? I'm gonna hang it up.
He didn't
I'm
even
hanging
get
it up, coach.
calcified,
Sorry.
Jamie.
Can't make
He
it
didn't
this
get
year.
calcified.
Yeah,
Never made
that's
it.
true.
Hey, man,
That's
I'm telling you,
true.
I'm soft. That's okay. Some of us
He
need to be
didn't
soft out there.
get calcified.
You know, not Larry Lee,
I
not
see
Jamie
you, Larry
Morris.
Lee.
But
There you are.
Yeah, there we go.
We see you now.
we see you.
Lost you for a second.
Y'all gonna get flagged. Don't worry, Kenneth Joyce 9662. We will get flagged probably. I
What
don't
are
know.
we getting flagged for? It
Well,
was
copyrighted
three-
music
it
on
was
YouTube.
3 minutes.
You know about the
It wasn't
DMCA?
even 3 minutes. It
You know about
wasn't
that
even 3
DMCA?
minutes.
It don't matter how long it is.
I know.
I know that DMCA will get you.
That was Levi Stubbs and the four tops.
What?
The government. Thank
you.
Government.
Gooberman.
I mean, if we saying things like "wah" or what Worcestershire or whatever we got over
What?
in Boston, I don't know. We could say government.
Worcester.
Worcester.
In Worcester, they use their clickers.
I can't hear Big Sweet. Why?
Oh, sorry. Here you go. Sorry, Big
In,
Sweet.
in Worcester, they wear their shorts and they use their clickers.
Shots
and click
Shots.
out
and the clicker.
in the harbor. Obviously.
Shots.
Oh, the harbor.
Levi Stubbs
I
and the
get
four
it,
tops.
I get it. Ben Affleck and Matt Damon are there. They like Duncan. I get it. Duncan is great.
I love Dunkin'.
Do you?
I just don't drink it
Oh, okay.
anymore. I stopped doing coffee. I'm a tea guy.
EB, that group that he played was one of the most nostalgic Motown acts ever.
Nothing
The
wrong with
Four
that.
Tops.
That's cool. You ain't playing that new Thundercat though?
What? Thundercat?
That
I don't even
Thundercat?
know what the hell you
No,
talking
Thundercat.
about.
He's like a really accomplished bass player. He's
I didn't even know.
I know who
even know
Thundercat
that
is because I'm a
Yo,
bass
I didn't
player.
even know the group at halftime.
That new
When they
Thundercat is
played
nice.
that. Was that good?
Chain smokers?
Chain smokers? Oh, you got your
Yeah.
thumb
That's a
going down?
PU.
That's PU?
Yeah,
Stink.
I know about Thundercat. He's
Oh, you know-
a good
you know about the
bass
Thundercat.
player.
Texas
yeah,
Tech.
really good. Really good.
His first
R.I.P. to
and
Mac
then
Miller, man.
I think it's
Mac Miller,
Alabama
R.I.P.
first. Jennifer Davis. It was Alabama first, and then Texas Tech.
Okay.
What was that?
Just letting
What
her
was
know.
it for?
Lamari Barnett.
Oh, okay. I see.
Oh,
All right, going live here
I'm
in
just
a moment.
helping her out. She just wanted to do
Oh,
that.
it's all good. All right, here going live in just a moment.
Yeah.
go order me some deli food. Get ready for this game.
This is the M Zone.
And welcome back to the M Zone. Jamie Morris, Eric Black on the other side of the glass, and you got Big Sweet way out west enjoying that heat.
The champions of the West. Is it coming? It's coming. The champions of the West.
We'll sing it too. Alabama's big man, Aiden Sherrill, is planning on transfer portal. Just letting you know, he's 6'10". And he's from Detroit, Michigan. So,
okay.
Hint. That being said,
we got some openings.
998-1050. What's up, Mustafa?
Hey, Jimmy, how you doing, man?
How you think I'm doing, Mustafa? How you think I'm doing?
Man, I'll tell you what. I've been all morning, man, trying to, replace this damn sump pump in my best. My God.
Man, it'd be flooding at Mustafa's house.
I swear to God, man.
I swear to God.
What the hell, Mustafa? You having problems?
Yeah, some pump just quit working, man. I got a little bit of flood over there.
Yeah, we got a lot of rain this weekend.
I've been trying to work out, but since you are so important to me, even on a day like this, I still make sure I listen to your show and I call you because,
That's right.
You're my guy.
We appreciate you calling us and we appreciate you listening to us while you deal with your issue.
Yeah. Hey, Larry, how you doing, sir?
I'm good, Mustafa. What's up, bro?
Man, congratulations, bro. I'm very proud of you, man. UCLA Bruins.
Thank you.
He called me last night and said he was real happy for you.
That's great. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Jamie, tonight is a night of all the, how do you call that? Like
all the hard work?
There's no in between. Either we got to go to bed extremely happy or got to go to bed, man, just like devastated, man. There is no, because UCLA, I mean, whatever, UConn, they've been winning. They won a lot. They clearly know that we're the better team.
You're going to be
and
fine,
we destroy
Mustafa.
everybody all year.
You're going to be fine, Mustafa.
That's what I want to hear, Larry. That's what I want to hear, man. You're going to be fine.
You're going to be all right, Mustafa. I'm not scaring nobody today. This is a coronation of what we needed long time ago.
The boys work too hard. They know what's at stake. They're going to get it done.
Yes, sir. And then, society, America, I mean, the football, the basketball world, man, they're so hypocrite. Now they're coming after Dusty, man. You just bought a team. You pay your way into the championship. And, Jamie, if you think about it.
Only at Michigan, my friend. Only at Michigan.
Yeah, nobody else is doing it.
Nobody else is doing
Nobody
it but
else
Michigan,
has heard of it.
I guess. No one's heard of it.
Nobody knows what the transfer portal is except Dusty May.
Everybody seems to be doing it, and Dusty May is the only one that's buying.
I guess.
But don't talk to anybody from Michigan State, though.
Michigan State is a choice. Michigan State is a choice, okay? That's all it is. They could do the same thing Michigan does.
I don't know.
And even, Jamie, you can choose to do otherwise. It's not going to guarantee you the same results Michigan having. This guy is just a good coach. What he did the other day, the Final Four has been played on a football field for however many years. No coach never had the idea, the genius idea, to simulate that on a football field. Dusty May is just different. He doesn't leave no stone unturned. He just tries everything. And Larry told you something that he said he told you last week. John Beeline said the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then Tim McCormick said the same thing. Freshmen don't win championship. They don't. And this is the same thing that I told you. John Beeline said that the other day. He said the reason why Michigan will have the upper hand over Arizona, Michigan has some grown men. And what the country wants Dusty May to do is not to go get some seniors. You need some seniors to win at the highest stage. When you see Michigan line up against like other teams, you can see the difference.
Mm-hmm.
These are grown men. So if I'm Dusty May, please don't listen to it. Just do what you do, baby. After tonight, hit the portal. I mean, everybody want to come here now. Every big man Michigan is in the top of the list. You can bet on that. If you compete against any other team for another big man in the country, you're gonna win that battle. They want to come out here. If you see Danny Wolf and the other guy who's pretty good in the NBA, Adai Mara was the afterthought at UCLA. Now he's a lottery pick. Linderborg, come on, man. This is it. So, Jamie, I hope I see you downtown tonight because I'm gone.
You know what? I'm going to be downtown tonight if they win.
Obviously, that's what I'm talking. If we win, you know, I'm going to try to eat some good food.
We're going to go on campus, right?
Yes.
Okay.
If they win, I'm going to go on campus. And then in the meantime, I'm going to
see you at night.
Yes, sir. I'll talk to you tonight, man. Go Blue.
I thought we were going to see you at Ashley's.
I can go to Ashley's. I'll see you at Ashley's if you want to go.
No, I still got to fix this damn sump pump, man. I still got a couple hours.
That sump pump ain't getting fixed at 11 o'clock.
That sub pump done.
That sub pump ain't getting fixed at midnight.
Get that sub pump done, and then I'll see you down there.
All right, no problem.
Losing daylight,
All right, man.
All right, talk to you.
You losing daylight, Mustafa.
Yeah, you sit here on the radio. You better,
you better hit that
sub pump.
Damn, man.
Anyway.
Sump pump is devastating
Wow.
when that don't work.
734.
We had all kinds of rain. We had damn near a tornado the other day.
We had no tornado.
I'm serious. We had a tornado warning in Belleville. It's like right over there. Yeah.
Really?
You were gone, remember?
I was gone.
Yeah, no. We had some crazy weather this weekend, man. I'll tell you what.
I'm sorry. 734-998-1050. What's up, Philly E?
Getting ready to run that credit card bill up. That's what I'm getting ready to do. We're going to get a whole lot of gear. Whole lot of gear, baby. Got to get it done tonight, though.
We're splurging at the end.
Got to get it done tonight. Your starting five. Yeah, Merez, Illinois. Obviously, Mara, UCLA. Yax, UAB.
Yep.
Ellie, UNC.
Yep.
And I guess the hard one is going to be Namari. I think he went to Georgia Tech, right?
No.
Ah, okay. Where did he go?
Namari, he started out at Alabama, but when he transferred to us, it was Texas Tech.
Texas Tech. I don't know why I thought Georgia Tech. Oh, well.
It was a Tech, man.
It's
no,
a Tech.
You're close.
Some Tech. Well, it's a technicality. Anyway, what was I going to say? I would love to see us break the bank for Mara next year, have him come back, put on about 15 pounds of muscle. I mean, just load him up with calories, get him bigger, have him work on some perimeter.
The problem is that the NBA would love to see him in their place, and they want to get him ready their way. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm just saying. Make it worth his while.
I get it.
I'd love to see him come back. And here's the reason I'm saying. I want him. He could be the number one pick in the draft next year. That's what I'm enticing him.
If he's hitting that three ball, yeah.
Have had another ring. Work on your game because all these kids that I just named, other than Namari, the four kids that we brought in, none of these guys were that good last year. None of them. And I get it. Yax was the number one guy in the portal, but who the hell knew that he was that good? Every one of these. I saw Ellie play UNC. He wasn't this good, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Merez, what was it? Was he a freshman last year?
He was a freshman last year, and he broke his wrist, remember?
No, that I don't remember.
Yeah.
I didn't really follow Illinois last year because obviously
they're
we
in the
were
Big
pretty
Ten.
bad last year.
They're in the Big Ten.
Yeah. I also know we won 8 games last year. It was a hard watch.
Wait, that wasn't last year.
We won more than
that
years
wasn't
ago.
last year. It was 2 years ago.
Yeah, we won 27 last year.
Yeah.
Right.
But I don't remember him breaking his wrist. No,
okay. No problem.
Anyway, listen, this whole thing about UConn, I get it. It's Danny. It's UConn. I get their recent pedigree, but like they're playing. I don't care what anybody says. This team, they're playing with house money. They can talk all that culture and we're UConn. They're playing with house money. This is not an all-time UConn team. It just isn't. Listen, they almost lost the creep up the street after they have a 20-point lead.
Yeah, almost.
They had a couple lulls the other day where they let Illinois back in the game until Mullins hit the big shot. And obviously the Duke game was a total fluke. I mean, that was just a total choke job on their part. I'm not saying they're not any good, and I wanted to play them. I did not want to give Illinois a mulligan.
Another shot? Another shot at us? Another shot?
Nah. Dude, the beatdown that we put down on them in Champaign, it was an absolute beatdown. Nah, and to me, that was indelible. Let's just leave it that way. We don't need Danny and the Miracles getting their third shot at Oklahoma and come and making good on it. You know what I mean?
I got you.
That's how I was looking. Or Villanova getting their third shot against Georgetown.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I got you.
Yeah, to me, I'm a big history guy. All that stuff rings true in my head. So, yeah, I get it. We had this huge Titanic build up for the semifinal. I think Steve Clark brought up the Kentucky-Michigan game. I still like to think about Louisville-Houston because, that was the de facto national championship. That was just an incredible game. It was a dunkathon.
It was a dunkathon.
And NC State had no chance. Oh, well. How'd that work out? So, and the last thing we need is somebody from frickin' UConn to have a Donald Williams type of game. And obviously that's what did us in '93. But I woke up Saturday morning saying, you know what? This is Villanova of 2018, who just went in there and destroyed everybody. So, I had a lot of confidence going into our game the other day because I was like, you know what? Villanova absolutely dismantled Kansas, who was a 1 seed, dismantled them. While we were in a rock fight with frickin' Loyola Chicago, right? And you saw what happened to us, obviously, right? Mm-hmm. We've never been in this role before. We're the big dog. We're the guy.
Right.
We're the team to beat.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to follow through on all this. I think something's got to go seriously wrong tonight, or somebody's going to have some type of outlier performance. And, clearly their best player is our former player, clearly. And him going up against our front line, I don't think it's going to go all that well for him. I just don't. I don't see how it could. Again, something's going to have to go severely wrong for us to not win. And Ellie is unbelievable, dude. He's an air traffic controller. That's what he is, man. So I just think just get your credit card ready, man. That's my prediction. So I'm going to go with 88-74.
88-74. I like that.
88-74. I would love for this to be a rocking chair, nice and early. But like I said, I've seen too many upsets and things to say, you know what?
They'll close it out in the second half, and they'll do what they need to do in the second half.
That's pretty much what they've done in your earlier rounds, where these teams come out and they give us their best shot.
Right.
And,
it's going to be close.
Everything they throw up goes in.
Halftime. It'll be close at halftime.
By the way, great job today, you guys. What a show. My dude, you brought a cast of thousands in today. I'm just impressed, man.
Look, Jamie Morris, he's got a phone. That contacts list, man.
I came back.
That contacts list was ready.
Thinking about if we're gonna have a show, we might as well do it right and get everybody fired up for the game. Mm-hmm. So I brought you some players.
Chris Webber? I mean, how'd you pull that one off, man?
Chris and I are good friends.
Man.
I mean,
we're actually real good friends. I don't know
if
why.
you heard this, but they're former U of M alum, Chris Webber and Jamie Morris. I might have seen each other a couple times. Former alums of the U of M, Jamie Morris and Chris Webber.
We could have got. I thought it would have been too much with Jalen. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you think so?
Chris
Jalen Rose.
Yo, I had the Pistons shirt on, man. We could have had a thing.
We could have
done a thing.
You know what? I'll call him tomorrow and see if he wants to do tomorrow after the game.
Well, Kojo will be on tomorrow. So.
Sure. Yeah,
Kojo's
actually,
yeah. Get him
on tomorrow's show after we have a whole lot.
I'll call in or something. I don't know.
I'm just saying.
Hey, as Jalen likes to say, you got to give the people what they want.
Right.
Give the people what they want.
Absolutely.
Well, I'll be texting you night for sure. And I'm not really concerned about Yak. So I'm just not. I think he's going to contribute what he could contribute. Maybe he's primarily a jump shooter today, and obviously he's going to have to defend their slowest guy.
That was crazy. He hit 2 threes coming back into that game right away. That was insane, man.
Dude, he was on. He's been hitting. He was hitting all of his shots during pregame. You can take them. Okay.
Well, the miracles of modern medicine today will take care of that pain and inflammation, at least for today. So.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, I don't know, but today.
I mean,
today he's going to have to work.
He'll be all right until tomorrow. Tomorrow he won't be able to walk.
Well, by then it won't matter. He'll just get ready for a parade.
Exactly.
Anyway, boys, Jamie, I'll be texting you tonight. Talk to you all later, and go blue.
Go blue, bro.
Go blue.
734-998-1050.
Oh, Chris has.
What did Chris want to say?
Well, Chris wanted to say 83-68, go blue.
Oh,
yeah. So he gave me his little take. Yeah.
Is Michigan winning? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I just
that's what the go blue at the end was there for.
Just make it
83-68, which I mean, that's a good score.
That is a
pretty good score.
That's a nice score.
I mean, it's not quite 90 points, so
So what are you guys having for dinner tonight? For tonight, I'm saying for the night, for the game, you're gonna get you some stogies. I mean, some
stogies.
No, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh man, I got the stogies ready.
I feel like some kind of.
Larry, I know you out in LA. I know you ready with the stogies.
I feel like some kind of foot-long sub.
That's what you're talking about.
A veggie sub,
a hoagie,
a veggie sub.
I did not say veggie.
We should do a veggie sub. Okay,
No,
you can
I
put
feel
some
like
eggs on it. You can
I
have
feel
an
like
egg.
maybe a turkey.
I don't even know, man. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm eating yet.
You don't know?
You don't eat ham, do you, Jamie?
No, I don't eat ham.
I mean, hoagie does make me think of Mr. Spots.
I don't mess with the swine.
I mess with that Mr. Spots, though.
I know you do.
Oh, yeah, that chicken hoagie?
Yeah.
Shout out to Keith.
I don't want to get into what brand, but I feel like a certain sub.
Well, get you. You want to get you.
Yeah, I got a sub that I like from a certain company, but they don't sponsor. I'm willing to be bought.
Are you?
I don't know if I should say the name or not.
Well, Mr. Spots is where it's at. Of course, that's a local spot. I'm just talking about subs.
Keith is my boy. I love Keith.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah.
I love Keith.
I've been frequenting the Mr. Spots, man, for a minute, man. They know me by name over there.
Right.
That's how much
I love it. Put it this way: I love a sub from the name comes from a state.
Ah, yeah.
Okay.
I see you. Absolutely. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's of the national chains. That's the one.
Yes.
That is the one.
That's the one.
That's got to be the one.
All right.
I know there's other ones that they're the most restaurants in the world, but
no, I like the one from this certain state with this guy's name behind it.
Yeah. It's the second part of the name. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Big Mike.
All I'm gonna say is
surprised we didn't hear from 5 o'clock, Mike.
No,
could have told us he loved us.
No, he loves you.
He loves me. He loves you. He loves all of us.
He loves us all. We're God's children.
Absolutely, yes, sir.
I mean, that's what he says. That being said,
You sure about that?
I'm sure.
Okay,
I'm
Let
sure.
me see if I got this right. Hail to the victors, Scotland. Hail to the conquering heroes.
Valiant.
Hail to Michigan.
Hail to the conquering heroes. Hail to Michigan, the leaders in best.
Hail to the victors, Scotland. Hail to the conquering heroes. Hail to Michigan, the champions of the West.
I'm going to have everybody playing it tomorrow.
Words are not there, but you know what? Just think of the words. You know them.
That's a shame. I know Michigan's fight song. Don't know UCLA's.
Come on, Larry.
I don't.
Larry.
Wait a minute.
I know
your own school's fight song.
I know the music, but I don't know the words.
The words escape you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Music guy don't know the words to his own damn song.
Oh my God.
That's a shame, isn't it?
What the hell? Man, that's tough, man.
I look.
That's good. That's because you guys not hearing it.
I don't know the EMU song.
My
I don't know
score
the
is
EMU song.
93-79.
Ooh, okay.
93-79.
What you got, Larry?
I'm confident in the win, so I'm saying 92-86.
Okay, I don't have a problem with that.
I'm gonna go 87-72.
Okay, all right. And
But,
Larry,
hey,
old school, you want to hear Luther sing his song, right?
Yes. One shiny moment.
You don't think they should change that up just a little bit?
No, that's classic. That is
So why don't we
classic.
just get Kendrick Lamar to re-sing it?
Then it'll be like then it'll be like one shiny, they're not like us. One shiny, they're not like us.
You're not in LA, are you?
None of that.
You're not in LA, right?
Yeah, he is.
You in LA out here?
Yeah.
Watch out. I'm just saying, watch out.
I love Kendrick Lamar.
My man got shooters. Watch out.
Leave them things alone, man. That's Big Luther. That's Big
rap,
Luther.
That's rap music, though. Rap music uses samples. That's what we do.
Look it.
I mean,
it's
I'm
time for the one shining moment. They can keep the song, but what I'm saying to you is, it's time to refresh it. Refresh it.
Let me ask you something. You do not like. I love watching that and the recap of the whole year and all that. Oh, that's a great piece, man. That's a great piece. I'm a traditionalist.
Well, you're going to lose.
Hey,
that
your
soon.
tradition came from something. We're
Exactly.
all derivative of
We all
something.
come
You know,
from
we all
something.
moving on. We're moving on to the
something,
future.
but we got to move it to the future.
We're moving to 6 o'clock.
Yeah, we got to go. But hey, have a great championship game. Go blue if you know it. If you don't ask nobody.
Don't talk to me.
Exactly. You're listening to the M Zone on the Big 1050.
All right, gentlemen. I know we'll be texting and all that during the game.
Yeah, we're gonna be texting all game long.
All right. Take care.
All right. Yeah. Be good.
Now to go to Jersey Mike's.
Down the road.
That's the move. That's the move, man.
All right.
Gotta get that roast beef.
Now I gotta go home to my night job. Take care of my son. Because my wife has a second job.
Yeah. Same. All right.
That's fucked up. I hope
Goodbye,
to win the lotto tonight.
I love that that's the end of the stream right there. See you later, y'all. Have fun.